You're watching Mix TV.
If you don't like surprises but still need a loan, then Anchor Financial Services is your answer. For over 40 years, Anchor Financial Services has been the hometown hero for families in eastern Oklahoma. We know life happens. Unexpected medical bills, home repairs, or that once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. With 7 convenient locations throughout eastern Oklahoma, our friendly team is always ready to help you navigate life's twists and turns. No jargon, no hidden fees, just straightforward, trustworthy financial support. So why wait? Stop by today or visit us online. Let Anchor Financial Services be your anchor in times of need. Because when life happens, we're here to help.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
If you don't like surprises but still need a loan, then Anchor Financial Services is your answer. For over 40 years, Anchor Financial Services has been the hometown hero for families in eastern Oklahoma. We know life happens. Unexpected medical bills, home repairs, or that once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. With 7 convenient locations throughout eastern Oklahoma, our friendly team is always ready to help you navigate life's twists and turns. No jargon, no hidden fees, just straightforward, trustworthy financial support. So why wait? Stop by today or visit us online. Let Anchor Financial Services be your anchor in times of need. Because when life happens, we're here to help.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Aubrey J. Henshaw Stadium in Muldrow. It's the Mix 105.1 Game of the Week. We're kicking off the 2024 season here in Muldrow. It's the Battle of 64 between the Roland Rangers and the home team, the Muldrow Bulldogs. Hello, everybody. I'm Justin Pettit, back once again with my broadcast partner, Clint Smith. We got Locke on the stats. Clint, it's another year, man.
It's good. Yeah, we got a good matchup here. These two teams just down the road from each other, don't like each other very well, bitter rivals.
You're being nice about it,
Yeah,
too.
Roland's won 2 of the last 3, so Muldrow looking to kind of even that up a little bit. It's going to be a good night out here.
Yeah, a lot of changes for both of these teams as far as when they get into district play. Both teams trying to improve. Last year, both were 1-9. Roland's only win was against Muldrow last year, which I guess if you're going to win one, that's the one that you want to win. But they got a new head coach. Greg Wise took over, late in the summer. Coach Cranetrail took another job, and Coach Wise took over. We had him at Media Days, and, man, they're excited to know that. We don't know what to expect. He's had a couple of guys out here working at quarterback, so we don't like to indulge into practices, so we'll be just as surprised as anybody else. Of course, they're going to be in the District 3 of 2A1 this year. They split 2A. We'll talk more about that later on. Now the Muldrow Bulldogs, Logan Coatney's back in his second year. Big changes there. New quarterback this year. Tegan Collins taking over at quarterback.
Yep, a lot of running backs coming back as well. Good stable of running backs in that backfield. Got some receivers back as well. Importantly, they returned their entire offensive line.
Yeah,
so that's important, to get set up that running game and try to get something going offensively.
Yeah, Mark Gleason's out there. A lot of names that you'll recognize on this Muldrow squad. So, again, both teams looking to improve from last year, and I think they're in the right. Both teams look really good. And of course, this game, it doesn't matter what if they play this as the last game of the year, you throw the records out because it's a rivalry game. This place is packed on both sides already. We're here. It's going to be a great night. So we're going to take a real quick timeout and finish your Blue Ribbon Auto Group pregame show here on the Mix 105.1.
It's self-assuredness, the poise that comes from looking and feeling your best. It's the freedom to let go and be yourself, and the self-esteem you feel when you know you're the best you can be. It changes how you see the world and how others see you, and it can change your life. For your life-changing smile, call Dr. Aubrey Henshaw at Aesthetic Dental Institute. Neighborhood dentist, world-class care.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
And we're back here in Muldrow, Aubrey J. Henshaw Stadium, Marty Rogers Field. You see the captains down there for the Muldrow Bulldogs. Looks like Cade Scott's out there along with Jonah Claiborne and number 5, Jacob Gregory. I can't see the Roland players. Looks like 66, Braxton Pruitt is out there.
Looks like number 8, Bryson Gunter.
That's about all I can see.
Another couple of numbers of those young men.
We'll show it here in a minute, Clint, but they got a brand new video board here at the stadium.
Nice.
This thing is wonderful. So we'll get a shot of that here in just a little bit. Looks like maybe number 8, Bryson Gunther. I think he saw. We'll check it out here. I'm not even going to attempt to guess because I'm always wrong whenever. I don't know how to read the refs.
Yeah, we always guess it wrong.
Yeah, we guess it wrong here. But it looks like Roland has won the toss, and they are going to receive. They want the ball first here on the road. And Muldrow will do the kicking off as it looks like Dalton, number 10, Dalton Crossnow is out there.
And 55.
Joseph Stone. So that was your captains here tonight. Man, look at the field. The field is in great shape.
Great.
We got the video board. If it were about 10 degrees, 15 degrees cooler, it'd be perfect, Clint.
Yep.
But,
it's a good night out here. You smell those burgers cooking in the air.
It is definitely football season, folks, and we're excited to be here. Thanks for joining us on our brand new YouTube channel. We were just having way too much trouble with Facebook Live last year, especially during basketball season. Yeah. It was just a mess, so we made the decision to switch to YouTube. It's been very popular, and the big reason is you can't watch Facebook on your smart TV anymore. They took that away with YouTube. I don't know about yours. Mine has the app.
Yeah, right
you
there.
just click it right
Easy
there.
money.
So be sure to subscribe to the channel. That way, anytime we go live, you'll get an alert, and you can remember to watch us. Because not only tonight, but we'll be doing another game tomorrow night. We'll be in Central as the Tigers, after their fantastic 2023 season, open up against our old buddy, Coach Broyles and the Heavener Wolves.
Yeah, that's going to be a good matchup.
Of course, Vian will be on the road against Eufaula. Sallisaw down at Stigler tomorrow night. Weber's Falls is at home tonight.
Yeah.
Gans is playing too. So we got a lot of teams playing on Thursday. You're going to see a lot of that this year. That is all due to a ref shortage. Let's just be honest about it. That's what's going on. So a lot of teams, there's some teams going to be playing on Saturday. So I don't think we're going to have to worry about that. We are going to have a lot of Thursday games for you this year, which me and Clint were saying that's okay with us.
Yeah, it kind of extends your weekend a little bit. When we get home late at night on a Friday night, that cuts into the weekend.
Yeah, it does for me, especially when my bedtime is 9 o'clock. So I'll have to, you probably might hear me yawning tonight. We got something really cool here tonight. There's a bunch of American flags that the teams are going to be bringing out on the field. And they got a lot of volunteers out there because you don't want the flags to hit the ground. That's a big, that's a big honor thing. So we got a lot of volunteers to help out for both of these teams as they bring the flags onto the field. Oh, glory. Here come the Roland Rangers. Remember last year they had a big standoff who wanted to come out first. But the Rangers, look at all those American flags flying in the air. That is fantastic. Welcome everybody listening to us as well on the Mix 105.1. We got a great listening audience, man. We got people that just love listening to football and basketball on the radio.
Well, you can jump on the Mix 105.1
Yeah,
app
get
and
the
listen
app.
to it wherever you may be.
Yeah, that's one thing. We got a lot of listeners. We have a lot of listeners in rural areas where the internet's not so good, and so they depend on the radio side of things, and that's why we do this, folks. That's why we keep it on the radio. I will tell you, though, the scoreboard tonight will be Christian will be running it manually, so we'll have no clock, and that's because of the video board here at Muldrow. It doesn't keep the time and the score up there all the time because they show replays and stuff, so that it cuts off. We basically get our score and our clock from their feed, and when they change it, it messes everything up. And so we're going to go with an old manual scoreboard, but don't worry, you see it there, the video board. That thing is fantastic.
We're some old radio guys, though. We're used to updating the score and the
we'll
time.
We'll keep you taken care of, folks. But we got a brand new replay system I think you're really going to love. With the way the game moves so fast now, it's going to be a split screen. So you'll have the replay up top and the live shot at the bottom. That way we don't miss anything.
That's going to be great.
Again, got to thank Blue Ribbon Auto Group for sponsoring our pregame show. And, of course, McDonald's for the replay and the player of the game. McDonald's and Roland and Sallisaw, the Hadley family, always stepping up, and we sure do appreciate them.
Bulldogs taking their time here, keeping Roland waiting on the sideline.
Yeah, they're letting their nice little video intro run here, and that's
– well, that's a nice
scoreboard. It is. I like the background there with the trees. You don't realize how – it's kind of like the signs you see on the interstate. You don't realize how big they are until you get close. I went down there earlier and got close to it. And that thing is huge.
It's impressive.
Well, we got Dave and Terry and Russell running the cameras here tonight. Great group of guys. Joe's here helping us out for game one. Of course, Locke on the stats.
There we go. Now I think we'll get
the
Bulldogs
to take the field. And here they come. Also with all the American flags. That is beautiful, folks. Love to see that. If you're on radio, how many you think? 20 flags?
Oh,
20?
at least 20 to 30.
The kids are running out to the midfield. Muldrow going to be in their home maroon, I believe. Uniforms. Roland in the road white tops with orange numbers and black bottoms. Locke, you want to take a seat down here, dude, or you going to stand up with us? You going to take a seat down here, or you want to stand up with us? Hey, I got to send a big thank you to Muldrow Schools, as always. Athletic Director, Coach Jana Armour, always taking care of us. All the police and security here for helping us out. Also, Muldrow Schools for saving us a spot up here, Clint. This is a good spot. You know, me and you, we're not fancy, man. The press boxes are cool, but some of these press boxes, you get too many people in there, and it's uncomfortable. Out here, once the sun goes down, man, I think we're going to have the best seat in the house, I think.
It's nice. Got a little breeze blowing up here. It's going to be beautiful.
And we stand the whole time anyway. If y'all didn't know that. We might sit down there in halftime and chill out, but not real often. And at halftime, if the bands perform, which I know Muldrow's probably will, we'll definitely have the Muldrow band for you. You know, I was worried with this being on radio when we started doing the bands that it may not translate well, but people love it, even on the radio. So we're going to keep doing it. Well, folks, we're glad to be back for the 2024 season. We got a lot to talk about as the game goes on, district realignments, new classes. But we got this battle of 64 in front of us. Who's it going to be? Roland, Muldrow? We're about to find out. Looks like kicking off with the Bulldogs is going to be number 50, Antonio Gujardi, a sophomore. Back deep for the Rangers. Of course, the sun is in my field of vision here. And with those light uniforms, it's hard for me to – I mean, you may have to do that one.
I think that's number 7, Uriah Phillips, back there awaiting the kick.
Well, here we go. Folks, it's been a minute. The game of the week is back. It's going to be a high, short kick. It's going to bounce off a Ranger player. It's going to be fielded by number 7, Phillips, and he's going to get ticked down immediately at about the 24-yard line. So good kick coverage there by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, good speed down there. That time that was Deshaun Wilson Jr. making the special teams play.
Well, here we go. The first play under new head coach Greg Wise will take place at about the 24.
I think we might see a little combo there at the quarterback position.
I think you may be right. I think this first game, We're going to see who they talked about the freshman coming in at quarterback, maybe playing a little bit. So we'll see. It looks like maybe Dalton Crossnow is going to start at quarterback, number 10. At least that's the way it appears. And it will be. Dalton will be the quarterback. Looks like the running back is number 4, Nate Criswell, to his right side out of a shotgun formation. 4 receivers. It's going to be a snap. It's going to be an end-around give to number 3, Lucas Younger. And he's going to get out of bounds after a couple of yards to about the 26-yard line. Going to be second and about 8.
A good play there by that Muldrow defense, setting that edge, not letting them get around the end. Short yardage.
Yeah, they'll put it at the 20. I'm going to give him the 27. So second and about 7 coming up for Roland.
Then you got Tegan Collins lurking around back there. He's the safety. So he's going to be lining up all over the place defensively.
He's more of a linebacker right now as they go 5 wide, empty set. Crossnow, quick throw to his left side, and it's going to be caught by number 5, Kassan Perryman, but he's not going to get much. It's going to be 3rd and long.
Yeah, great open field tackle there by DJ Massey, sophomore defender. Good open field tackle there. You got to make that when you're out there one-on-one like that, because if he missed that tackle, he's going to get the first down. So good, sure tackle.
3rd and long for Roland. 11:33 left here in the first quarter. We are just underway here in the Battle of 64. We start the 2024 season. We're going to call it third and about 8 here as Roland's taking their time. They got brand new play clocks too here, Clint. They're nice and bright too.
They are bigger than the old ones. Look good.
Shotgun set again. Crossnow takes the snap. It's going to be a fake looking throw downfield. It's going to be almost, it is intercepted. A great play by number 21, DJ Massey. Let's take a look at this McDonald's replay. Crossnow thought about it for a second. Looked like Tegan may jump in there. It's a jump ball, and Massey with a great interception.
Yeah.
It's going to be a first down in Ranger territory for the Bulldogs. It's Tegan Collins. Oh, now we have a penalty. I think it's after the play, though. Looks like unsportsmanlike conduct against the Bulldogs, but it is after the play. The ball was going to be at the 40-yard line. Looks like they're going to mark off a 15-yard penalty, so it's going to be back at about the Bulldog 45-yard line. So, honestly, for Roland, that's about as good as a punt.
Yeah, just about. Boy, what a play there, though, that time by Massey. Good job playing that ball. The receiver kind of turned into the defender that time, tried to bat it away, but Massey kept with it, kept his eyes on the ball, and came up with a circus catch.
So 1st and 10 Bulldogs. They will put it at the Muldrow 45-yard line. Tegan Collins is the quarterback. He's going to have an empty set with 3 receivers and a tight end. Number 21, Massey in motion. He moves to the left, so trips to the bottom, tight end up top. Plenty of time on the play clock. Going to get everybody set. Collins now puts Jeremy Palmer in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Palmer, and he's going to get ate up in the backfield. Big loss of about 2, maybe 3 yards on the play.
Joseph Stone, senior defensive lineman, big tackle.
So that's going to bring up 2nd and long as Roland was not fooled by that little motion there.
Yeah, a lot of misdirection, pre-snap, razzle-dazzle there, but Roland not having it.
It's between the 42 and 43-yard line, so 2nd and about 12 and a half yards for the Bulldogs. Collins once again by himself, empty formation. Now they move everybody to the left side. Palmer in motion again. Takes the snap. Collins, quick throw out to number 8. Wilson, he's got some room. He's got lots of room. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. It's a foot race. He's going to get in the end zone. Touchdown, Deshaun Wilson.
Wow, what a play.
57 yards and a touchdown. Take a look at the McDonald's. I'm loving it. Instant replay here. Maybe. We got it. There it is. See the live picture in your bottom. Just a little slip screen over to Wilson. Gets a good block, and then he just turns on the wheels. Great blocking downfield by the Bulldogs, and Wilson just outran everybody, and it's 6-0 Bulldogs.
Yeah, good block right there at the point of attack, and then Wilson just using the speed.
Their snap is down, kick is up, and it is no good. So 10-13 left in the first, 6-0 Muldrow. We'll be back on the mix.
Is your furnace or air conditioner in your home acting up and causing you to be uncomfortable?
Whether your furnace stops running or your air conditioning unit needs to be upgraded, you can count on Freeman Heat and Air, an authorized York dealer to provide the service and equipment you need to be comfortable again. Count on them for trustworthy, on-time, and worry-free service. Think Freeman Heat and Air and York for all your indoor comfort needs, when honesty and quality count.
Well, we had a flag on the play there, Clint. I didn't see that one.
No, I didn't either. So we're going to
get another chance here for Muldrow, and they may go for two here as the ball is moved up to about the 1.5 line.
I think they are. Take advantage of the penalty and try to punch in the two-point conversion.
You know, having Teagan back there at quarterback, he's such a threat to run and throw. Then you put the other guys in motion. It's just that's going to be tough to defend.
Yeah, it's a lot to try to stay disciplined on that defense.
Wilson's now the running back. Now we have another flag. I think we're going to get.
We get a.
I didn't see. Delay a game against Muldrow. So that's going to back it up 5 yards. And
so yeah, I think we're going
to have to try the kick again. First game, folks. First game. It's a first game. Special teams.
First game for everybody.
Can get a little confusing sometimes. That's all right. So this will be an extra point from all the way back at about a 23-yard extra point. Snap is down. Kick is on the way, and it is good. So they get a second chance. Now it's 7-0. We'll take a timeout and be back on the mix.
Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
Family is the reason we're here. It's the spirit that unites our customers, our bankers, our leadership, and our communities. Every face worth knowing, every story worth hearing, every community worth investing in. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
10 minutes and 13 seconds left in the first quarter. 7-0. Muldrow leads after a 57-yard pass to Deshaun Wilson. The kick is up, and it's going to be maybe out of bounds here, so we'll have a illegal procedure, and we'll have the ball at the 30-yard line for the Rangers. Now we're going to have a late flag here.
Late one. I think we may get an unsportsmanlike.
I think it's going to go against Roland, too.
Did we mention that these two teams don't like each
they
other
don't like
very
each
well?
other at all.
You know, there's been probably a lot of talk going on back and forth the last couple of weeks leading up to this one.
You ain't just whistling Dixie, buddy. That is an understatement of the year. I told you we had a lot of people listening to us, Clint. I've already got like 10 messages from people listening to
Very
us.
Nice.
A couple of people mowing their yard, a couple of people watching, I guess the NFL is about to start a little bit. So we appreciate you guys tuning in.
Let's see here. They're going to assess the penalty yardage.
I didn't see who it was against.
Well, I think they're going to offset.
Yeah, I think they have one on each. So it'll be offset. So it'll be
35.
No, there they go. No,
okay.
They're going to get Muldrow with it. So the ball's going to be placed at midfield. So
that's
perfect starting position for Roland to try to answer that first play. If somebody is, we won't say who the guilty party is, but we got a good idea.
Yeah.
It's on the sideline.
Yeah, he's going to get a pep talk, and he'll be all right.
That's all right. First game, emotions are high. He just had a big play. 1st and 10, cross no. Takes the snap. We're going to have, it's a direct snap to number 4, Nate Criswell. He's going to get about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Rangers picked up about 2.
Short game there. Little trickeration by the Rangers already as well here.
Second and 7 is going to be the call. Cross snow. Takes the snap, drops straight back, looks downfield. Now he's going to try to use his legs and get something, and he's not going to get much, if anything. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long.
Yeah, good coverage that time by the Bulldogs. Cross snow. Nowhere to go with the ball, so he just tucked it and tried to get what he could.
Gabe Miller with the tackle. So 9:21 left in the first. 7-0. Muldrow in front. Roland looking at a 3rd and 7 from the Bulldog 47-yard line. Maybe 4-down territory for Roland here. All kinds of receivers and backs. Cross note takes the snap, drops straight back. Now he's going to have to take off on his feet. Shifts around a little bit, gets up across the 45 down to about the 42. So he's a couple of yards short. It'll be 4th and 2 for Roland.
Yeah, taken down by Caden Grinstead.
Actually, they put him back at about the 43.
I'd call it about 3 yards to gain here.
Short 3, long 2. How about that? As Keith Jackson used to say. They're going for it. 4th down. And they're going to have a flag on the play as Roland wasn't ready. It's going to make it 4th and 7.
Be interesting to see if they still choose to go for it or if they
you may have to punt this
it here. That's going to make it about a 4th and 7 or 8 here. So they're going to bring it all. No.
Yeah, that can't be right.
No.
That's. I think they went 10 yards.
Yeah, he marked
off
10 instead of 5. Yeah.
Hey, first game of the refs too.
White Hat caught it there and
now
resets the ball.
Now it's 4th and about 7. You're right, Clint. They're going to go for it though. Crossnose going to stay out there. Now he was practicing some punting a little earlier on, so we'll see.
Yeah, we may see a little pooch punt.
A little pooch punt here. He's going to take it. No, he's going to keep it himself. Got to throw it back. Has a receiver out here. That's Cade Scott, but he gets nothing. Loses yardage to midfield, and the Bulldogs take over. Great defense there by Muldrow.
Yeah, Cade Scott, great tackle there. Didn't get fooled by anything, stayed in his lane, and was right there for the cutback.
Yeah, you see the replay here. It was a nice play design by Roland, a little throwback, but the Bulldogs were not fooled. So it'll be 1st and 10 from midfield for Muldrow. Again, shout out to McDonald's on that instant replay. That thing is beautiful. Also, shout out to Joe for working on that also.
Yeah, getting it all working for us.
We're not even through with all the gadgets he's working on. Tegan Collins going to take the snap. Palmer's in motion. It's going to be a give to Palmer. Roland's ready for him. He's got to use his wheels, and he does, and gets about 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Got slowed down by Alex Brandt. Let the rest of his teammates catch up there and push the runner out of bounds.
Jamari's had some good plays here.
Yeah, that was a good job making something out of pretty much nothing there on that one. Roland had that one well defended.
Yeah, he hit the edge and was able to just outrun him a little bit and got almost 6 yards. They're going to give him 6, so it'll be 2nd and 4 for the Bulldogs. 7:59 left. Clock has stopped here in the first quarter. There, Muldrow's up 7-0. Collins takes the snap, drops straight back, throws a quick pass, and it's caught by Palmer again. He doesn't get the first down, gets about 3. It's going to be 3rd and about a yard for Muldrow.
Good play there. Good, well defended though. Didn't get any yards after the catch.
Jamari had some big plays last year in this game.
Yeah,
and so he was ready to step up, and I think he's ready to go here tonight. Plenty of time on the play clock, 15 seconds. Collins going to be in an empty formation. He's got 3 receivers to his left, a tight end on the right side. Make sure everybody's set, looks at the play. Takes the snap, fakes the pump, fakes it. Oh, now he has a man wide open. It's caught by number 21, DJ Massey. They're going to push him out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Nice ball there by Tegan Collins. Little pump fake. They bit it. And Massey was wide open. Good defense by Roland to catch up, though. Massey was clear by about 3 or 4 yards. The ball was just a little overthrown, but still, 1st and goal from the 3 for the Bulldogs. 12 seconds on the play clock. He was pushed out of bounds. 7:07 left here. They may have to call a timeout. 5 seconds. Collins takes the snap, gets it off just in time. It's going to be a handoff to Wilson. He'll walk into the end zone. His second touchdown of the night. Bulldogs lead 13-0. We'll take a look at the replay. Wilson, just great. You mentioned it, Clint. That offensive line just plowing through there right now. Wilson with the walk-in touchdown. It's 13-0 Muldrow.
Yeah, good tough run there by Wilson, dragging 2 or 3 defenders with him into the end zone. Got number 50 out there to kick.
Antonio Fujarte. I think that's how you say that.
Well, we'll ask one of these
we'll ask one of them Muldrow students. We want to make sure we're getting that right. Bad snap. It's going to be on the ground, and Roland's going to jump on it. So conversion's no good. We head to the break. It's 13-0 Muldrow. We're back on the mix.
There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers, serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area. Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
Looking to upgrade your job skills, preparing for a new career, or exploring different interests? Enroll today at Indian Capital Technology Center, where you can quickly gain the skills and experience you're looking for at a price you can afford. With campus locations in Muskogee, Sallisaw, Stillwell, and Tahlequah, there's an ICTC location near you. Indian Capital Technology Center. Careers start here.
We're back in Muldrow, 7:02 left in the first. There's a high kickoff fielded by Roland at about the 30-yard line, and not much there for number 3, Lucas Younger. And it's all Bulldogs right now, Clint. They've got all the momentum.
Boy, it is. That's a good special teams tackle by Gabe Miller, Jr. out there. Yeah, Muldrow is really taking control of this game, taking that Roland crowd out of the game. Let's see if Roland can put together a drive here and burn a little time off the clock and kind of just regroup. They
need to get established here. I don't know.
Get a little confidence built up on that offensive line.
Big shout out to our old buddy Sam Henderson watching us up in Kansas. It's going to be an end around. That's going to be number 3, Younger again. He gets some yardage, but there's a flag on the play, Clint. Looks like it may be coming back.
I think so. It was right there at the point of attack when he tried to get around the end, and most of the time that means it's going to be a holding call.
Don't forget to, and that's exactly right, 10-yard penalty. Don't forget to share our YouTube page, like and subscribe. Again, this is a new platform for us, something we're going to, so we need to get it out there to all of our
It's a lot
listeners.
better picture quality on YouTube as well.
It's
a good, much better experience.
It's easier for us. We can not only give it, it's better for you. That's why I tell Facebook, we just had too much trouble. And you can only have one quality on YouTube. You can fix it up.
YouTube is built for
It's made
this.
exactly for what we're doing. You're absolutely right. So that's why we're here. So now we're looking at second and about 23 for Roland. They're in all kinds of trouble. Now they're in even further trouble as number 2 out there, Paul Johnson, is wrapped up, and it's going to be another loss back to about the 16-yard line.
That was Gabe Miller again with the tackle, flying back there into the backfield.
So it's third and a country mile for the Rangers.
Boy, Rangers just with no answer here early on. Just can't get any kind of momentum going.
We're going to call it third and about 28. Krosno looking, throws a long pass downfield, has a man out here. Oh, and it's off the hands of Asa Ulrich. He was there, and it's going to be incomplete. Great ball by Krosno.
Yeah, he put it right on the receiver. The receiver kind of got turned around a little bit and lost the ball, and by the time he got a good eyeball on it again, it was right on top of him.
Yeah, it was a good throw by Krosno, and Ulrich got down there. He had his man beat, but just off his hands. Would have been a big play that the Rangers are looking for, but instead it's going to be 4th and forever, and they'll have to punt. And I think they're going to call a timeout. They will. We'll step aside with them. What was going on here?
I was going to say it's just 3rd down is where they've – but so says the down marker over there.
That's right, because of all the penalties. We'll keep it here, Chris. We'll keep it here, Chris.
That's right. We had the penalty, so it went back on 3rd down. So it's going to be 3rd and long.
First game, folks.
I know.
For me, we'll get it ironed out. Now, we talked about the districts. Muldrow staying in 3A, but they're in the new 3A3. And if you look at their district, Clint, I don't think I've seen a tougher district on paper ever. You look at all the schools that are in there, Lincoln Christian, Idabel, Shakota. It's not going to be easy.
No, that's
but the way they're looking right now,
they're looking good.
If you look at Roland, they're in the new District 2A1. So they split 2A into 2 classes, 2A1, 2A2. Then they split Class A and Class B into 2. So basically it makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, instead of there being 64 teams making the postseason, you have 32 like everybody else does.
Let me correct myself. Not easier. It makes it fair.
More fair, yes.
It's more fair.
That way you don't have to play that extra
game.
Extra
playoff game. That's like an unnamed coach said at media days, why should the 6A schools with 120 kids only have to play 3 playoff games and we have to play 5 or 6? It's just not not fair. And now it's fair, and I think it's good for everybody. We're going to have some really good teams this year. Of course, Muldrow is looking good. Roland, you never know what's going to happen. Prague's the only team in their district from last year. Spiro, Vian, I think, are going to Picola is really good.
That's no easy task with those guys.
Yeah, so it's going to be, of course, Central. The Black Diamonds looked really good the other night. And Weber, Gans, you never know, folks. I think we got some really good football teams in our area, and we're looking forward to being there. Don't forget, tomorrow night we're right back at it. Central and Heavener should be a good one there. It's 3rd and 27. It's going to be a quick pass out here to number 6, Asa Ulrich. And he's going to get to the 25, but he's going to be well short of a first down, and now the Rangers will have to punt.
A fine tackle there by Jamari Palmer. The open field. Tell you what, this Muldrow team just looking like they're a step ahead here early on.
They're just looking like they're just continuing where they picked up in fall practice. But Roland, though, man, you got to, coaching change that late, philosophy change. High kick by Crosstown. Doesn't have a lot of distance on it, but my goodness, that's a high kick. And it's going to take a Ranger bounce, and they'll knock it down at about the 38-yard line. So good punt there.
Yeah, nice punt. A little bit of a high snap, but he did a good job getting it down and getting that kickoff. So 38-yard line here to start this Bulldog drive. They've been making some big plays and making quick work of this Ranger defense here. Let's see if the Rangers can kind of try to slow them down a little bit.
Yeah, still 13-0 Muldrow. 5:17 left here in the first quarter.
That misdirection of Muldrow has kind of been giving Roland fits here. They've got some younger guys up front starting on that defensive line, so those guys are going to have to really keep their eye on the ball.
It's going to be a handoff, another end around to number 6, Gabe Miller. Gabe breaks a tackle, gets all the way close to midfield, about the 49. We'll see where they spotted at.
Yeah, well, Gabe Miller getting it done early on both sides of the ball, playing really well tonight. Going to be right at that first down marker, maybe just a little shy. Let's see a spot. No, it's going to be a first down.
They'll give it to him. So 10-yard run by Miller, and it's first down and 10 as Muldrow continues to just move the ball down the field. Took out the sticks, though.
Yeah.
The markers.
Yeah, they're going to have to
maybe
do a little work over there, but they'll get them back going.
Trying to get some scores for you because we do have some teams in action here tonight. Collins takes the snap, gives it to number 5, Jacob Gregory. Gets back to about the line of scrimmage, not much, maybe a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Good tackle by Alex Brandt, getting back behind the line and tripping up the receiver for a short gain.
Number 5, Jacob Gregory on that carry.
Oaks up 14-0 on Gans right now. No score yet, Quentin and Weber's Falls.
Our pal Gary Hickson, of course, taking over for the Grizzlies head coach.
Yeah, former coach here at Muldrow, assistant. Collins takes the snap, throws a pass over the middle. Oh, and it's dropped by number 24, Parker Likens.
Yeah, pass might have been a little bit behind him, but he had a chance to make the catch, just couldn't reel it in.
Pass intended for number 24, Parker Likens.
I think that's game 3 or 4. That's a touchdown.
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah,
first game, got to get the rhythm, but just a little game of inches, folks. They mean it. So 3rd and about 9 for the Bulldogs. This may be the first 3rd down they've faced tonight. 4:08 left here in the first. They're up 13-0. Tegan Collins takes the snap. Oh, he's in all kinds of trouble. He's got to throw it, and it's incomplete. Looks like they were trying to set up a screen, but, man, Roland just blew right through the line.
They did. That was Joseph Stone out there again. He's made some big plays tonight, senior on that defensive line.
So it'll be 4th and 9. I think the Bulldogs will punt here with a ton of momentum. It's going to put number 7, Uriah Phillips, back deep for Roland.
Well, that's just what the doctor ordered for Roland, though. Get a stop. Force Muldrow into a punt. See if they can get a return set up here.
Jacob Gregory.
They're going to kick it away from the.
They're going to kick it away. And it's going to just let it go into about the 14-yard line. So good punt. Roland again with not so great starting field position. They got to get some offense going down here. They almost had a big play. Just a little bit of a misconnection there. He might go back to that deep ball again.
Yeah, they need to string together a couple of first downs so they can really kind of get into the rhythm of their offense. They haven't had a chance to really get into that playbook yet.
Thanks to everybody listening to us on the mix, watching on our brand new YouTube channel. We appreciate it. It's always kind of scary going to a new platform, especially when you have such a strong audience on Facebook like we did. But you know what? There goes my chair. I'm good. But you know what? Sometimes you got to do what's best for the overall experience. 1st and 10 Rangers. Rosno takes the snap. Has plenty of time looking around. Now he's going to have to get out of there, and he falls down, and it's going to be a loss on the play.
Good play there by Braxton Thrailkill.
He's all the way back at the 8-yard line.
Just a sophomore out there playing really well on that defensive line. I think that they've got a couple of guys out there, Thrailkill and Santa Cruz, playing out there that are went to the state powerlifting meet recently. So a couple of big, strong, tough guys out there playing on that line.
Yeah, I'll get it right. E.J. Zanders as well out there playing on one of the ends. So now 2nd and 16. They put it back at the 7. 3:11 left in the first quarter. 13-0 Muldrow. Roland backed up once again. Seems like they've been in negative yardage, and they're going to be even more so as they get the timeout.
I believe they did, yes.
So timeout Rangers. We'll take it with them. We're back on the mix.
Peters Agency in Sallisaw provides one-on-one home health care, dedicated attention for patients in their own homes, with medical equipment delivery, health services including wound care, as well as physical, speech, and occupational therapies. Peters Agency simply makes life more comfortable. By providing expert health care, Peters Agency helps your loved one to rest and recover, to feel and live well.
Peters Agency provides comprehensive, family-oriented health care
with the belief that care with prayer changes things.
Spiro, Muldrow, Vian, Van Buren, and Fort Smith. From town to town and city to city, all roads and trails lead to Adventure, Oklahoma and Auto Finders in Roland. They've been your trusted pre-owned automobile, all-terrain, and boat dealer for 15 years and counting. Whether your road leads to work or play, they'll be there. There's no better way to go than with Adventure, Oklahoma and Auto Finders. Shop AutoFindersOK.com 24/7 from any road you're on.
3 minutes left here in the first quarter. Muldrow leads 13-0. Roland is looking at a 2nd and 16.
Yeah, Roland going the wrong way here on this drive. Muldrow defense playing pretty tough.
Crosno's got 4 receivers and a running back, takes the snap. In all kinds of trouble, is going to have to take off, and Muldrow just ready for him. They wrap him up again. Maybe the line of scrimmage, it's going to be 3rd and about 16.
E.J. Sanders back there in the backfield. Boy, just nothing doing here for Roland. Unable to get any kind of momentum.
The Chiefs going to win the Super Bowl again? Can somebody else win it, please?
I don't know.
That's got to get boring, right?
Well, not if you're them.
It's boring. Let somebody else win. You guys need to feel disappointment for a year or two. 3rd, they gave him a yard, 3rd and 15 from the 8. 2:15 left. Oh, and the ball's going to be off of the face mask of Crosno. It's a loose ball.
Yeah, recovered by Muldrow.
I think it's going to be Muldrow ball.
It is at about.
I don't think that Roland was ready for it. No, it was off of Crosno's face mask, who was not ready for the ball. And it's a turnover to Muldrow. They're going to have it 1st and goal.
Yeah, Crosno was still directing traffic, getting everybody lined up, and the snap came up, hit him right in the face mask. I think everybody was a little confused, too. I think they were wondering if there was a flag, if there was a false start, exactly what was going on. Muldrow didn't hear the whistle, so they kept playing and pounced on that loose ball.
So they're going to put it at the 3, 1st and goal. Bulldogs trying to add to their 13-0 lead here. Little diamond formation for the Bulldogs. Trio of running backs with Tegan Collins.
I think
now we're going to have a flag. I
think
we may get a false start against the Bulldogs. Nope, we're going to get offsides against Roland, so they'll put it at the 1.5 line.
Yep, that one was against Roland. A little too eager there, so going to make this one even shorter yet.
All sides on the Rangers.
Starting into a beautiful night. It's a little warm.
Yeah, boy,
now the
nice
sun's down. It's all right out
little
here.
Breeze blowing. It's nice out here.
So 1st and goal from about the 2-yard line now. Still the same formation. Collins has it. It's going to be a quarterback keeper following his blockers. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Easy play there by Tegan Collins. Very patient. Just waited on the blockers and just fell into the end zone.
Got behind big 70 Mark Gleason.
Yeah, Mark's out there leading the way.
Easy money.
19-0. All Bulldogs right now. If you're Roland, I think you just got to regroup here, Clint.
Just got to try to put together some positive plays and build a little momentum.
New kicker out there. That's number 18, Wyatt Pruitt. Snaps down, kick is on the way, and it looks good, but is a little to the left, so it's no good. 2:05 left. We'll keep it here. 19-0 Muldrow.
If you were parked across the road at the Dollar Tree, please go over there and move your vehicle.
Don't be parking over across the street at that business. They don't like it.
No.
Oh, yeah, they're going to tow your car, so that's not good. We may have to count the car's tow. You know, at Vian, we count the 18-wheelers that get pulled over. We may have to keep count over here on the people getting the cars towed.
We're going to have to start setting an over-under on how many tickets we get over there and cars we get towed.
Speaking of Vian, that's where we'll be next week, Clint. We're going to be there for their home opener as they take on Kiefer. That should be a great game. Kiefer's always got a good team. And then after that, we'll go ahead and tell you we'll be in Central on a Thursday night as the Roland Rangers come to town. So a little county matchup. That's where we'll be at, and that's as far as we've gotten so far. Well, we got 122 yards for Muldrow, -7 for Roland. Ooh. So all those penalties and fumbles have kind of caught. They just haven't gotten any rhythm.
No, they haven't been.
I think if they would have hit that pass with Crosno, that would have changed things. They need a big play.
Got Panama up on Spyro 8-6.
Okay, Panama.
Pretty tough game there. Let's get some other local games. 22-0 Oaks over Gans.
Of course, tomorrow night we'll have the Black Diamonds and Stigler over on the Sallisaw Black Diamonds YouTube page. David Martin, Coach Stick, and Coach Benson will be down in, what is that? Is that Haskell County?
It is, yes, Haskell County. Take on the Panthers.
Always a good game. And then, of course, we'll be over at the Palace in the Pasture as Central takes on Heavener. That's going to be a great game. There's the kick. It's high and short. It's going to be fielded by Roland at about the 30-yard line. Great room out here for number 3, Lucas Younger. Approaches midfield. Great tackle by Wilson. That may have been a touchdown-saving tackle.
Yeah, I think it was. Very good tackle. Good return. Maybe that's what spark that Roland needed to kind of get this offense clicking. Their best field position of the night.
It looks like Muldrow is just a step quicker right
It does,
now.
yeah.
From up here. It looks like they're about a step quicker, but that can all change.
Yeah, one big play.
Oh, buddy. I see tow trucks. 1st and 10, Rangers from right out about midfield. We'll call it their own 49-yard line. Twin running backs. They put a man in motion. He's going to go back around. It's going to be a handoff to number 8. Bryson Gunter, maybe a yard. He gets into Muldrow territory barely.
Yeah, E.J. Zanders waiting for him right there. Took him down for just a 1-yard gain. I really don't know what the answer is for Roland. They missed that one big play, and it was a good-looking pass by Crossno. Put it right on his receiver.
I think they've got to adjust to Muldrow's speed. Muldrow is very, like I mentioned, it seems like they're a step. I think if they can adjust to their speed, get the quarterback a little bit more time.
Yeah, those linebackers are flying around.
I think they got to get the running game going too. That of course that helps everything. Crossno takes the snap, fakes it. Oh, nobody's there. A busted play, and now he's just going to have to run with it. He's going to get maybe the line of scrimmage. So again, a play that was out of position, and it's 3rd and long.
Dakota Rushing, freshman out there with the big tackle for the Bulldogs. Yeah, they've been a little out of sorts. Just had the bad snap, they hit Crossno in the face mask, and some guys just kind of being out of position.
Man, I've never seen a parking lot clear out like that one across the street. Oof. 3rd and 8, 23 seconds left here in the first quarter. They'll have to snap it. They're going to go to an I formation. It's going to be a pitch to number 4, Nate Criswell. Nate's going to make a few people miss. He's still on his feet. He's going for the first down. He's got it. He's still on his feet at the 30, all the way to the Muldrow 27-yard line. So 24 yards, best play of the night for Roland.
What a run.
Criswell just would not go down. He got all those yards the hard way. Hit the circle button, got the spin move on him. And that's probably going to end the first quarter. So great play for Roland. That's exactly what they needed. Down into Muldrow territory at the 28. There's 4 seconds on the clock. I guess he went out of bounds. Nope, that's going to end the first quarter. So we head to the second. Bulldogs up 19-0, but the Rangers getting something going here. We'll be right back on the mix.
Show your hometown pride with a School Spirit debit card from First Star Bank. Each time you make a purchase with your School Spirit debit card, First Star Bank will make a donation to your school district. You make a purchase, they make a donation. Everyone wins. Support your school with First Star Bank's School Spirit debit card. First Star Bank has donated over $100,000 to local schools through the School Spirit program. Debit cards may be ordered online at firststar-bank.com.
Hi, I'm Mickey Kimball with the Sallisaw Now Coalition, and this is Summer McGar. We wanted to let you know about Oklahoma's social host law. The law holds people responsible for making sure that minors under 21 do not drink alcohol on their property or in their home. Even if the homeowner is not physically present, they will still be held responsible. Please remember, those who host lose the most. Join us at Sallisaw Now Coalition for more information. Together we can build a safer community.
Well, Clint, it was all Bulldogs in that first quarter, but just when they needed it the most, Roland with a big run.
Yeah,
but it's still 19-0 in favor of Muldrow.
Let's see if Roland can build on that. String together a couple more first downs.
Look at some of the yardage here. Tegan Collins, 103 yards and a touchdown. He also rushed for a touchdown. 57 yards reception for Wilson and a 3-yard rushing touchdown. So, and then Massey with a 40-yard reception. So it's been the big play for Muldrow. Roland just got their first big play of the night. See if they can. They need a score here bad.
Inside the Muldrow 30-yard line.
First and 10. Full house backfield for the Rangers. A man is in motion. It's a snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper for Crosswell, and he's going to, or Crossno, pardon me. He's going to get to the 25, so about 3 yards, 2nd and 7.
Short gain.
Crossno, a senior. Gotten awful quiet here, Clint.
Yeah, it has. The Roland fans got taken out of the game pretty early on here. They're just waiting for something to cheer about.
There's a lot of them over there. My goodness, this place is packed. Beautiful night. Can't believe it's already football season, y'all.
I know.
Taking their time, getting everybody set. Crossno with split backs. It's going to be a handoff to Nate Criswell, trying to follow blockers, but only gets to about the 24, so a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 6.
That was Braxton Thrail-Kill on the tackle.
I like how they're trying to establish the run, but that interior from Muldrow, big 76.
Yeah, they're tough.
Braxton Thrail-Kill, you mentioned it.
Braxton Thrail-Kill getting in that stop.
You got big number 58 out there as well, Braxton Miller. Yeah, those guys are tough out there. And, you know, Roland, they've got numbers out there if they want to throw it, because Muldrow is really crowding the line here, stacking the box.
Yeah, 45, Camden Arthur, just a freshman. Snap. It's going to be a fake, and Crosswell again on a busted play. He's going to have to take himself, but he ends up getting a few yards. So he's going to bring up 4th and short. They'll have to go for it here. You can tell it's the first game. There's been a few plays where people are out of place. New playbook.
Yeah, we've seen several times Crossno just kind of have to take it and try to make something out of nothing.
Before I forget, you're listening to the Mix 105.1 KXMX Muldrow, Sallisaw, Fort Smith, and watching on our brand new, well, I say brand new, it's brand new YouTube channel. We created it about 10 years ago and just forgot about it. now we're back with it. So 4th and about 5 for Roland. Crossno takes a snap. It's going to be a fake. He's looking to throw. Throws it up in the air. It's intercepted. What a grab by DJ Massey. There's a flag. But nevertheless, take a look at this grab on your McDonald's I'm Loving It instant replay. One-handed. Woo! And there's pass interference on Muldrow, though. So that's going to be a 1st down for Roland. They get a second life, but nevertheless, what a grab by Massey out there.
If you're Crossno, you're going to think twice about throwing that ball in there again, though, after that amazing catch.
Well, that last name, Massey, gives people in Sequoia County nightmares from the 90s. I don't know if there's any relation there. But I know when I was in school, Chris Massey, Lavelle Massey, holy moly.
Legendary.
So it was now we got all kinds of confusion on the field.
Muldrow's going to get a timeout.
Timeout, Bulldog.
So timeout, Muldrow. We'll keep it here. I think it wasn't pass interference. I think they got just holding.
Yeah, because it would have been a 15-yarder had it been pass interference. Well, what a tremendous athletic play there, though, that time.
Yeah, DJ, just a great grab out there. Great grab out there.
Yeah, that'll give quarterbacks nightmares.
That's good. That's what Muldrow, we mentioned their district they're going to play in. They're going to be playing some teams that are honestly, I don't know how they're in 3A, but they are. So they're going to have a lot more players, so you're going to have some guys step up. And so far, they've had just that. And I think moving Teagan to quarterback is just a brilliant move by Coach Cutney.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, just brilliant because he's one of your best players, if not offensively. He's exciting with the ball. And here in practice, he's been throwing the ball real well.
Yeah.
So if you can.
The more times that you can get the ball in his hands every game, good things are bound to happen.
9:39 left before halftime. 19-0 Muldrow. Roland has a 1st and 10. They keep moving it. Now they're spotting it at about the 11 or 12.
Yeah, they did have it at the 19.
So that was pass interference.
It was, indeed. That's, like I say, his first game jitters for the officials, too. They'll get it ironed out.
Crossno going to fake it, take it himself, and dives down to about the 10-yard line. They're saying the ball's on the ground, but I didn't see that. Crossno still has it. So he gets a couple. It'll be second and about 8.
Yeah, again, nothing really
that interior. We have
going on.
A Ranger player down.
Nothing going on there, and Crossno just had to tuck it and run and try to pick up something.
I wasn't thinking we were going to have to worry about cramps and hydration. I mean, you have to worry about that in every game, but player down on the field. So we'll step aside and be back on the mix.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Injuries happen. It's a part of the game. When they happen, athletes deserve the best treatment available. Northeastern Health System in Sallisaw is there for you with leading ER, radiology, and physical therapy departments providing top quality treatment and ensuring student athletes are back in the classroom and back on the field as quickly as possible. So play hard and rest easy. Northeastern Health System has got your back.
And that Ranger player helped off the field. Luckily, it didn't look like it was anything too serious, Clint. That's always a good thing.
Yep, I bet we'll see him back out there pretty quick.
So we're 2nd and 8 from the 10-yard line is what we're looking at. Crossno is going to be by himself. Man in motion, takes a snap. It's going to be a fake and a throw. It's going to be caught. Oh, nice move, but the Muldrow defense ready for it. I believe that was number 1 out there.
Was Tiki Collins.
Yeah, and then number 1, Derek Allen with the catch, and then Collins wrapped him up. And so it was a good play.
Yeah, and he made a good move, but Collins just right there. Wasn't going to get fooled.
So 3rd and 6 after a 2-yard gain. Definitely 4-down territory for Roland here.
Yeah, you got to get some points on the board here.
8:48 and counting here in the second quarter. 19-0 Bulldogs. 12 seconds on the play clock. Crossno still out there at quarterback. Takes the snap, fakes it, looking to throw, nothing there. Now he's going to throw again. Caught, touchdown! That's number 3, Lucas Younger. Exactly what Roland needed. He went one way, nobody was open. Looks for a second receiver, uses his feet to get some time. Perfect throw into the end zone, and the Rangers are on the board.
Had a defender right there in his face, but he stood in there and delivered the ball. Great play by Crossno.
See if they're going to go for 1 or 2 here. Looks like they're going to go for the extra point. Maybe number 13. Billy McElhaney is out there for the extra point. Running on a player late, but they got plenty of time. The play clock just now starts. Snap is down, kick is on the way. Looks good, is good. 8:29 left in the second. Muldrow 19, Roland 7. We're back on the mix.
No. Try again. No. Oh well, come in now, because apparently we're having a seal.
Blue Ribbon Sallisaw, home of the low price cars.
What the? All right. Who left the camera on?
Blue Ribbon Sallisaw, home of the low price cars.
Loans where you are with National Bank of Sallisaw. Wherever you are in life, National Bank of Sallisaw can help with loans to fit your lifestyle. Whether it's a new house or a new kitchen in the home you love, we can help make dreams come true. Maybe it's time to put in that pool you've always dreamed of, or a new vehicle for the family road trip. If you can dream it, National Bank of Sallisaw can help. And with our convenient online loan application, it's easy to start dreaming. Learn more at banknds.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 766518.
Exactly what the Rangers needed, Clint. A nice touchdown to cut the lead to 19-7. And if you're Muldrow, just try to answer right back. And if you're Roland, try to get a stop here. Going to be a kick by McElhaney, number 13. He's going to short kick it, but It's going to be fielded at about the 28-yard line by Muldrow. Looks like that's Gabe Miller again. That's Gregory. And he's still on his feet across the 40 into Ranger territory. That was Jacob Gregory. It's going to be great starting position, field position for Muldrow again.
Wow, what a great return. He juked out a player or two, ran one over on the sideline, picked up a block by his kicker on the far sideline as well.
Have an injured Muldrow player on the field.
Yeah, looks like they're stretching him out a little bit. Might be cramping up.
Now that it's darker in here, you can see that they have those lit up.
Yeah, I like that.
Chain gang.
The down marker.
Down marker.
I like that.
That's number 33, Tyson Williams.
Tyson Williams, 33, was the injured Bulldog, but he's running off the field. Cramping up. Get some of that coconut water down there, Clint.
Some hydration.
So 1st and 10, Bulldogs from the Roland 38-yard line officially. Collins in the backfield as the quarterback. They get Roland the jump.
They did.
Yeah, they've been going with that little hand clap snap, and Roland bit it on it that time.
So free 5 yards for the Bulldogs.
All sides against the Rangers.
Take the ball down to about the 33-yard line. Roland running a defender on late, and then they say, no, we don't need you. Go ahead and go back. So he circles back.
1st and 5 now. Collins going to keep it. Ball's on the ground. The Rangers have it. Turnover at the Muldrow 35-yard line. Take a look at the replay here. Looks like it might have been a bad exchange. Collins, just like he never really had possession of it, drops it.
Wow.
And Roland with another big play.
That was number, I think that was 58. We don't have a 58 on the roster, so.
Man, I'm not even gonna try. I made a mistake. I didn't wear my glasses tonight. I got bifocals over the summer, which are great, but I forgot to wear them. I have the multifocal contact lens, but they're not near as good. So, first game.
So boy, another big play there for Roland. Try to get back in this thing.
Getting some momentum here. 1st and 10. Crossnote takes the snap, drops straight back. All day to throw. Throws it high, and it has a man wide open. He falls down, though. Leia lost his footing. He was wide open. Number 2, Paul Johnson. We know Paul from the basketball team. He's a speedster, and, man, he had his guy beat. Looked like he tripped on the old turf monster got him.
Yeah, just turned around to try to make the catch and lost his footing. Ball underthrown just a little bit. I think he was trying to go back, get to the ball.
Man, Crossnote had all day to throw that. Set up good. Again, just a little bit of miscommunication, but I like that play.
That's 2 big pass plays. Roland's had an opportunity on, but just haven't been able to convert yet.
2nd and 10 from the Bulldog 36-yard, from the Ranger 36-yard line. Bulldogs lead 19-7. 7:59 left here in the second. We got all kinds of movement against Roland. It'll be a 5-yard penalty.
I think if you're rolling, you got to keep going back to that, though. Sooner or later, you're going to hit one of those. Those receivers been doing a good job getting behind the coverage, but Roland really crowding up on the line and just kind of daring them to throw.
Well, again, I'm not the coach. I'm not criticizing anybody by any stretch of imagination, but it seems like they've had better success when they just line up and throw the ball.
Yeah.
And they've been putting a lot of motion and stuff, and it seems like they're getting more penalties that way. Maybe I understand why you're doing that, of course, but might just want to get back to lining up and throwing the ball or going at them.
Muldrow's been in man defense all night long, and those Roland receivers have done a good job getting behind the coverage.
So now it's 2nd and 15 back at the Roland 31-yard line. Crossnote takes the snap. Quick throw is to number 3, Lucas Younger. Not much there to about the 33, so maybe 2 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 13.
I think that was another miscommunication there. He didn't have a blocker out there. He was looking for one, but there wasn't one. There were just 2 defenders and nowhere to go.
DJ Massey again, another big play.
That'll bring up 3rd and 13 for the Rangers.
3rd and 13 for the Rangers. Clock is rolling. 7:30 left before halftime, and it's been a long.
It certainly has.
Second quarter here. 19-7 Bulldogs lead. They're going to have to hurry. Roland is only 9 seconds on the play clock. 3rd and 13. They get it off just in time. Ball is on the ground. Crossnote's going to have to take off with it. He's going to plow his way to about the 5, so about 2 yards. It's going to bring up 4th and 11. They'll have to punt. So kind of a wasted opportunity there on the turnover. But, again, just a little miscommunication on that first play. If they'd hit that.
Yeah, it just set them back behind the chains, and then they had the penalty and just couldn't get things going the right way.
If you're rolling, though, you know, if you keep doing that, you're going to hit one eventually.
Oh, yeah.
It's a snap. High, short kick, but it is a mile high. It's going to bounce and go to about the Muldrow 38, so good punt. It'll be 1st and 10 Bulldogs.
Yeah, no chance for a return. That kick was so high. The coverage got down there.
Bulldog territory about the 39-yard line.
So Roland defense came up with a good stop, forced a turnover last time. Let's see if they can build on that and try to get the ball back to that offense again. Several Muldrow players over here on the sideline getting stretched out. Looks like they're cramping up.
Yeah, it was a very humid. It's not really so much right now, but it's a lot more humid and warmer than I think all of us thought it was going to be.
It was.
You know me, I'm going to complain as long as it's above 75 degrees. So.
Yeah.
Again, Collins almost gets him the jump. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. Teagan goes across the 44 to almost the 45. We'll put it at the 44. So 5 yards, 2nd and 5.
Cash Bobbitt with the tackle. Although not as hot as our first game last year when it was about 129 degrees. When they moved the kickoffs back even for the first couple weeks because it was so hot.
Yeah, I don't want any of that. 2nd and 5 for the Bulldogs. Teagan puts a man in motion. Takes the snap. It's going to be a keeper again, and Collins breaks one tackle across midfield, had some room, across the 40. He's going to take it all the way. No one will catch him. 56-yard touchdown. Teagan Collins. And the Bulldogs extend their lead.
Yeah, he picked up a tremendous block out here that sprung him the rest of the way for that one. What a great run.
So Collins adds to his total, and the Bulldogs lead 25-7 with 5:29 left here before halftime. Snap is down, kick is up. It is no good. 5:29 left before halftime. Muldrow 25, Roland 7. We'll take a timeout and be back on the mix.
Did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did? Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you.
See Randall Baker in Sallisaw and ask about shelter's competitive rates.
Harry Robinson Sallisaw Ford, the area's #1 new Ford dealer with the best selection, the best customer service, and the best deals. Harry Robinson Sallisaw Ford has the biggest selection of pre-owned vehicles, including their manager specials on the front row with the biggest discounts. And Harry Robinson Service Department is there to help maintain your vehicle. The biggest selection, the best customer service, and the best deals. Harry Robinson Sallisaw Ford, 1 mile south of exit 308 off I-40 in Sallisaw.
Teagan Collins goes 56 yards, puts Muldrow's lead now to 25-7 with 5:29 left before halftime. I saw Coach Terry Collins, Teagan's dad. He always gets on me because they sit kind of about 4 or 5 rows from the top of these stairs. Now I'm always out of breath when I walk by him. He goes, "Man, you run all the time. Why are you always out of breath?" I said, "I don't run upstairs though, Coach." Big difference. Here comes the kick. It's going to be high and short, fielded by Roland at about the 30-yard line. Nothing there, though. Muldrow was ready for it.
Mr. Gabe Miller with another special teams tackle. He is playing lights out.
Gabe Miller, Massey, all over the place on special teams and defense. So 1st and 10 Rangers. I think Roland needs to get to halftime. I think if they could put together a good drive here and score before halftime, that would really help them. But they got to get into the halftime break and kind of regroup and go over a few things. And
yeah, they need to put a drive together here and kill a little bit of clock so they don't have to give Muldrow the ball back.
Yeah,
because they're rolling right now.
Yeah, and they get the kickoff for the second half too. So snap's going to be a fake and a nice end around to number 3, Lucas Younger. He's got all kinds of room out here. 40, 50, 40. Tackled down at about the 30-yard line. That's going to be 40 yards on the end around. Younger, they had everybody fooled except our cameraman. I think that was Dave on that shot. Great. I mean, blockers out in front. Good speed by Muldrow, though, to catch up.
Yeah, good downfield tackle by Parker Likens. Track the ball carrier down and prevent the touchdown.
So first down and 10, stayed in bounds. Clock rolls, 5 minutes to go. Yeah, Younger, 40 yards on that play. Big play for Roland. Oswald takes the snap. It's going to be a fake. Oh, another nice end around. This time they're going to give it to the inside man. Trying to make some room out there. Ooh, now we're going to have a flag.
I think we may have gotten a horse collar tackle over there on that side.
That was Paul Johnson.
Yeah, I kind of think that's what we may have gotten over there.
I think we're going to get some yardage out of it. It's either late hit or a horse collar. You're right.
Looked like he got inside the shoulder pads there, but it was hard to tell as they went over into the sideline.
The official threw his hat off, so dead ball. Okay,
they're still sorting it out.
Dead ball, personal foul against Muldrow. Dead ball, personal foul against Roland.
Okay,
offset.
Okay.
So
offsetting personal fouls.
So it'll be a few yards. They'll give Paul the 27, so 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. I love it when coaches prove me wrong. I tell them they need to stop doing all that end around nonsense, and while they did the last 2 plays, they got big yardage out of it.
Yep.
That's the reason they're down there and JP's up here.
Well, you know, that's one thing, that kind of using that Muldrow defense against them, the speed against them a little bit.
Get them going one way and kind of
let them try to overrun that play a little bit.
That's exactly what they've been doing. 2nd and 6. Crossnow takes a snap, drops straight back, has plenty of time, throws a long pass in the air, turning around. Did he catch that?
Oh,
touchdown! Number 2, Paul Johnson with the catch.
Holy
27
smokes.
yards. Take a look at this on the replay. Again, Crossnow had all day, sets his feet, throws it, and that was against Tegan Collins. That doesn't happen all the time. Just a great play by Paul. And the Rangers are back on the board.
Wow, what a catch. Almost laying on his back when he brought it in. You know, we said it. Keep on throwing those. Eventually you're going to connect on some of them.
That was just a great play. You mentioned they got Tegan a little turned around. But again, that may be the only one you get on him. So.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not going to happen very often.
On for the extra point is McElhaney. Snap is down, kick is on the way. It's off the goalpost, but in. So it cuts the lead to 25-14. Muldrow's in front, 4:37 to go before halftime. We're back on the mix.
Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
It's self-assuredness, the poise that comes from looking and feeling your best. It's the freedom to let go and be yourself, and the self-esteem you feel when you know you're the best you can be. It changes how you see the world and how others see you, and it can change your life. For your life-changing smile, call Dr. Aubrey Henshaw at Aesthetic Dental Institute. Neighborhood dentist, world-class care.
We're back here at Aubrey J. Henshaw Stadium, Marty Rogers Field, where they've got good thing they got a new scoreboard because they're lighting it up. 25-14, Muldrow in front of Roland. 4:37 left before halftime.
Yeah, we got us a ball game here again.
The Muldrow band will be performing at halftime. And let me tell you something. I got to see them here earlier
They're
practicing.
good. They're always good.
Pretty good, man.
Yep, they're
We
always
got some
good.
good bands around here too. Kick. It's going to be bounced and fielded by Teagan at about the 20-yard line. And he's got some room. Oh, no, Collins has the corner. He's at the 40, the 30, the 20. He's going to stay on his feet. It's going to be a touchdown. Teagan Collins, 84 yards to the house.
Woo, mercy. Just when Roland thought they were going to get back in this thing, Collins says, no, sir.
Actually, about 86 yards. I don't think very many people touched him. They tried to.
Oh, we got a flag come in
late
way
flag. Well,
after
you
the
see
play
that in
here.
the bottom on your live shot. Collins just outran everybody there, Clint. He made up for that that last touchdown.
He did indeed. Let's see. We got a personal foul against
Oh,
Muldrow.
against Muldrow, so that'll be enforced on the kickoff. I didn't see anything. I was looking at the
I think
replay.
Somebody may have said something they shouldn't.
Well,
you get that when you get these teams like this
That's
that
no
have big
good.
rivalry. Muldrow going to attempt the extra point.
Try to extend the lead. Wyatt Pruitt on for the extra point. Snap is down. Kick is on the way. Looks good. Is good. Makes it 32-14. Muldrow in front. 4:22 left before halftime. Boy, they are scoring at will right now.
Wow. I think Mr. Teagan Collins didn't like getting beat on that touchdown pass, and so watch this.
There was a personal foul against the Bulldogs after the.
So, yeah, that 15-yard penalty will be enforced.
And give Roland maybe some decent field position to start here. Still 4:22 left here in this second quarter. It has been a very long second quarter. A lot of stoppages of play. Roland still plenty of time. They got one timeout left. Plenty of time here to try to put some more points on the board. You know, we talked about them burning some clock, and so maybe they wouldn't have to give the ball back to Muldrow. Roland scored quick. Muldrow scored even quicker. So now Roland back to receive this kick. Phillips, Uriah Phillips, the sophomore, back to return the kick, standing back at his own 25-yard line. Muldrow kicking from their own 25 after the penalty.
So busy day, I didn't realize Lincoln Park has a new lead singer.
Oh, yeah, I heard that, but I haven't seen anything about it
Yeah,
yet.
Emily Armstrong. I actually know who that is. She's a really
Okay.
good singer. There's a high kick. Could be fielded again by number 3, Lucas Younger. Lucas trying to get his own touchdown on special teams, and not going to get out of there. Good tackle. Oh, going to get a late
There's
hit,
a
too.
late one, yep. Another personal foul on the Bulldogs. He should have had that tearaway jersey on from back in the 80s, but
I saw a player, I think it was during a Purdue Indiana State game the other day.
I saw that too.
It was a T-shirt, though, and he grabbed it. It
yeah.
was like 5 yards long by the time.
Yeah.
It used to. I remember, growing up in the 80s, those guys, they just ripped the whole jersey off.
So that's going to give Muldrow good starting field position. Going to put the ball out close to midfield by the time they march off the penalty yardage here. It's going to put it on the
Great
other
start for the Rangers.
other side of the 50.
It's a great, I think a tearaway jersey. I think of Earl Campbell is a great Bum Phillips quote where they were talking about in preseason. Earl Campbell couldn't finish a mile. So Coach Phillips said, well, when it's 3rd and a mile, I won't give it to him.
Yeah.
1st and 10 Rangers. Crossnote takes the snap, drops back, has time. Now he's going to have to take off, improvise. Still can throw it behind the line, throws it, and it's caught. A great catch out there, but he fumbled the ball. It's on the ground. I don't know who has
I think
it.
Muldrow got it.
I think Muldrow eventually got it. Let's take a look at the replay here.
Did.
It does. Let's see who it was. A completed. It was a great improvise by Crossnow. Looks like it was completed. Yes, he made a football move, fumbled the ball, it kind of laid on the ground for a little bit, and Muldrow has it. 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, when he was tackled, he went down on the defender, so he didn't hit the ground to where it make the ground cause the fumble, and it popped right out of there. Another Roland player getting stretched out down on the field.
Good heads-up play there by the Bulldogs. Packed house here. I want to thank everybody watching us on YouTube, man. Again, a little scary, switching formats from Facebook where we've been for so long, going over to YouTube. But it's again, this is better for everybody, and we appreciate everybody tuning in on the new format. And I know for me, going back and people always ask me, do you go back and watch the game? I do, but let me be honest with you guys, I turn it down so I don't hear us. I don't like listening to myself.
No.
If I could make it where I could just hear you, that'd be all right. But I don't like hearing myself. So, but I'd always go back and watch the games, see what we can improve on and things like that. And it's easier for me on my iPad at night to watch it. So I think it'd be easier for you. Again, the cramps I think are really going to be a factor here in the second half. It was much warmer than we anticipated. You can't get angry at the weatherman though, Clint, because it's still summertime.
It is. It is. It's nice out here, though.
I have been, I've been kind of injured, so I haven't been able to run. But I've been walking and doing a little jogging now at the sports complex trail in Sallisaw. Man, they got the new lights out there.
Yeah, it's nice.
It is nice. I can see the snakes better now.
That's always good.
Yeah, I haven't been out there much, just a couple of times since they've been up, but it is definitely nice out there. Don't forget, tomorrow night, Sallisaw and Stigler over on the Sallisaw Black Diamonds YouTube page. David Martin, Coach Lewis Walkenstick, and Coach Craig Benson will have the call for you. And then we're going to be game of the week number 2 tomorrow night. We will be in Central as the Tigers host the Heavener Wolves. I think that's going to be a really good game. Central lost a lot of players from that team last year, but they are really confident. They got a great group of guys out there that have been the words I heard at media today were from the players. I've been waiting my turn. A lot of guys waiting their turn.
They were loaded with seniors last year, but we've seen Coach Thompson do that and just reload, and kind of the same thing we see at some other schools around the county as well.
Gore's 1-0. They won their first game last week down at Wilburton. Picola 1-0. Man, Coach Parker and his crew, they have got some studs down there, man. Of course, A.J. Lange-Jarrell's been just a superstar since a freshman. Dakota Terrell, there's the snap. Collins fakes it. Now we're going to have a flag on the play. And we're going to get a false start against Muldrow. They play Vian in week 3.
That's a pretty good little matchup there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of speed on the field when you get those two teams together.
But talking to the coaches, the majority of them really happy with their district setting.
Yeah.
It all got changed in the spring after it was already changed. That's why you feel for the Black Diamonds of South. I say you feel for them because for the second year in a row, they only got 4 home games. But like I told Coach Tyler, it didn't seem to affect you last year.
No.
So, Collins puts a man in motion, takes a snap. It's going to be a fumble, and I think Roland has it back. They do. So the fumble on the handoff. Wow. And the Rangers have it right back. Just a little.
The timing was off just a little bit on that handoff.
The timing was off, and so Roland with a chance here. 3:46 left, and the longest second quarter in the history of modern football continues. 32-14.
I'm gonna take a nap at halftime.
Listen, my bedtime's 9 o'clock. I'm not kidding. I gotta get used to it in football season. I have to get me a Mountain Dew or something.
So Roland sets up shop inside the Bulldog 25-yard line here. Still 3 minutes, 46 seconds left here.
Plenty of time, and they have – Muldrow has 2 timeouts, and Roland has 1.
Roland has the 1.
Again, Muldrow will get the second half kickoff, too. Now Roland's going to use that last timeout. Let's take a timeout with them and be back on the mix.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard, and you can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
Is your furnace or air conditioner in your home acting up and causing you to be uncomfortable? Whether your furnace stops running or your air conditioning unit needs to be upgraded, you can count on Freeman Heat and Air, an authorized York dealer to provide the service and equipment you need to be comfortable again. Count on them for trustworthy, on-time, and worry-free service. Think Freeman Heat and Air and York for all your indoor comfort needs, when honesty and quality count.
We're back here in Muldrow. 32-14 is the score, but man, there's been a lot of scoring and a lot of turnovers in the second quarter. Still 3:46 left, and Roland just recovered a fumble, and they have it 1st and 10 from the Bulldog 23.
Yeah, it looked like Muldrow was going to run away with this game, but Roland hung in there, took some blows, and fighting back here.
Locke forgot his lot. He's having to use his phone. 1st and 10, Crossno has it. Going to be a give on the end around to Lucas Younger. Lucas gets to about the 21, so a couple of yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there. I've seen that play a few times. Had enough of that. Clock goes under 3.5.
Yeah, this crowd, man, we got to – it's the first game for everybody. You can There's so many people here, though. Like, this is the most people I've seen here in a long time.
Oh, yeah, it's a great crowd. Got them lined up around the track on both ends.
Yeah, Roland has no timeouts left, so they're going to have to hurry. Well, they just reset the play clock, so I don't know what happened there. 2nd and 9 after the 1-yard gain. Crossno has time. There's a flag on the play. Throws it over the head. Had a wide open Derek Allen, but there's a flag anyway.
He had a man wide open in the end zone, but it looks like we're going to get maybe a hold.
It's going to be a hold against Muldrow.
See if they want to accept it, or yeah, they're going to accept it.
Yep, so it'll bring up 2nd and about 22. Big shout out to Edwards Auto Parts, again, sponsoring our scoreboard. They have for many, many years, just down the road here in Roland. Don't forget about Edwards Auto Sales, Edwards Auto Parts. If you need a vehicle to take care of you, if you need to fix your current vehicle, they'll take care of you as well. Been a big part of the Mix 105.1 for a long time. We're sure glad to have them aboard, along with all of our other fantastic advertisers. Couldn't do it without you folks, and it's very well appreciated. Crosno takes the snap. Dropping back, has to throw it up in the air, and just overshot the intended receiver. Had to throw it a little bit early as the pressure was there. It's 3rd and long.
Yeah, he had a man again. I think Paul Johnson down there again. Johnson getting behind those Muldrow defenders.
We know how fast Paul is from basketball, being up close and seeing him, and it's no surprise.
Yeah, he's playing well. Just not quite enough time to step into that throw for Crossno.
I've got to wear my glasses tomorrow. I'm sorry, but I can't see anything. This is ridiculous. I can see up close, which does me no good here. Yeah, bring my binoculars or something. I know my optometrist is listening to this, and she's going, that's why I got you new glasses.
Told you. Yeah.
There's a snap. It's going to be a fake. Crossno in all kinds of trouble. He's going to get sacked back at the 40-yard line. That's going to be a 9-yard loss. That's going to bring up 4th and a quarter of the football field.
That was Braxton Thrailkill and company on that sack.
So still 2.5 minutes left here in the second quarter. 32-14, Muldrow leads.
Yeah, so Roland unable to capitalize on the turnover. They had the ball down inside the 25-yard line, and now they're back at the 40.
Yeah, it's 4th and 27. In fact, they're just going to maybe try to throw one up here and maybe get a pass or a PI or something.
I'd throw it to Paul Johnson.
Crossnote takes a snap. He's in trouble. He's going to run for it. Going to get down to about the 31, so he got about 10 yards, but he's well short of the first down, and Muldrow will take over.
Muldrow plenty of time here with the 2 timeouts in their pocket. Here lately, Muldrow hasn't needed a lot of time to score.
Nope.
That's a possibility pretty much any time Mr. Collins gets the ball in his hands, though. He is lightning fast.
Wilson and Massey, they're just.
Yeah, they're loaded with speed. Collins just a junior.
Good mixture out there for the Bulldogs. Juniors, seniors, a little bit of everything. First and 10. It's going to be a handoff on the end of the round to number 5. It's Jacob Gregory. Not much there, a couple of yards. It'll be second and about 8.
Yeah, Roland defense did a good job staying home that time. Let him come to him. Muldrow not getting in a big hurry here. Got that clock running.
No, and they get the ball to start the second half too. So they got 2 timeouts, big lead. Collins puts Palmer in motion, takes the snap, throws it back to him. So it's a backwards pass. Palmer going to get to about the 36. Good tackle by Roland. If that wouldn't happen, I think Palmer might have found the end zone.
Yeah, picked up a good block by Jacob Gregory in the backfield to spring that run.
So it's going to be 3rd and about 5 for Muldrow as Coach Coatney is going to take one of his 2 timeouts. Clock stopped 1:09 lap before halftime. Don't forget we will have the band, the Muldrow band for you at halftime. We'll go over some stats. We will bring you some scores. We'll preview some games tomorrow. And at some point probably talk about food. I didn't have anything good over the summer.
No.
I went to Montreal.
Oh, yeah.
And had the fries. The fries with the gravy and the cheese.
Yeah, that's a big northern.
It's pretty good, though.
Is it the poutine?
Poutine. It would have been a lot better if it was cold. It wasn't cold.
Yeah, that's a good cold weather.
That's a cold. It would
food,
have been really good if it was cold. So that's about it. I went to Miami with my wife and
went to Cincinnati and had some Skyline chili, which is obligatory when you go there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did have some good seafood in Miami, but other than that, that's about it. Although I think we're going to Kansas City in a few weeks, so I've got to get some barbecue.
You got to load up on some Arthur Bryant's or some Gates.
Yes, all of it.
All of the above, yeah. You don't know which one's the best unless you try them all.
That's just it. They're all good to me. It's like a cheeseburger. It's tough to find bad barbecue for me. We got some good barbecue around here. Aikens, Wild Horse. So 3rd and 4 is what they're calling it. It's going to be a fake, and Collins has it. He's got room, makes one guy miss, 2 guy miss. He's on his feet, 30, turns on the Jets, 10, 5, touchdown. Tegan Collins. Yeah. I knew I was going to do it. Tegan Collins with the touchdown, 60 yards, and Collins just adding to it. He's wanting that player of the week shirt, what he's doing.
Indeed, he's racking up some yardage.
38-14 is the score.
They had that Roland defense. They had everybody up at the line, and then right when they snapped it, they started backing out. And so he caught that defense kind of backpedaling and just ran right past him.
Pruitt on for the extra point. We've got Collins now at 105 yards, couple of touchdowns. He's got 100 yards passing. Kick is up, and it is good. 39-14 is the score. We'll keep it here. There's still 53 seconds left in this marathon of a second quarter.
And he's got a big kick return touchdown as well. So he's getting it done all over the field.
So Collins, again, we have McDonald's Player of the Week shirts this year. We'll be presenting to the kids. Whoever that should be to win. Feel free to send a nomination our way if you've got a nominee for Player of the Week. Text us on the mixed text line, 918-790-1051, 918-790-1051. you got a nominee for Player of the Week, or want to let us know where you're listening at. We'd love to hear from you. All Bulldogs, 39-14 here just before halftime. If you're Roland, you've had the chances there. You've had the chances. You just haven't capitalized on them yet.
You've got something to build on, something to coach on at halftime. And, I still think you got to keep throwing the ball down the field. They've had, even on that last possession, they had a wide-open receiver, but the defender was right in the quarterback's face, and he couldn't step into the throw and deliver it on the money. I think you got to just keep on doing what you're doing. Defense has played, better as of late, forced a couple of turnovers, but the offense just couldn't capitalize on them. But then it's just so tough when you give up those big plays to the speedsters on this Muldrow offense.
Trying to find some scores here for you. Weber falls on top of Quinton, 36-12. And Oaks on top of Gans, 36-0. That's done in Class B. We'll check some more scores here in a little bit. Kick is short and high, and it's going to go out of bounds, so it'll be 1st and 10 Rangers at the 35-yard line.
Probably
53 seconds left.
Pretty good call there by Muldrow. Just
keep the momentum.
Don't let him get a big return play. Just the 53 seconds, no timeouts left for the Rangers. If you're rolling here, I wonder, just run it a couple times and maybe get into the locker room and try to regroup. You got that Muldrow defense flying around out there. We've already seen the interception on that first drive, and then the interception that got overturned by penalty.
Yep. Roland trying to get any sort of momentum here before halftime, but they only got 53 seconds. And like you said, no timeouts.
Yeah, I wonder if they don't just run it a couple times and get to the locker room.
Crosno puts a man in motion. It'll be a handoff to number 4, Nate Criswell. Nothing there, and there's a flag and another flag.
I think they're going to get a horse collar tackle on that one. He was up high there around the neck area when he made that tackle and kind of slung the runner down. So now all of a sudden, horse collar. So now all of a sudden, you're in a little better field position if you're the Rangers. Might try to throw the ball down the field a couple times. See if you can get a big play. I'll move the ball back out to
put it at here.
Close to about the 44-yard line. So you're in. Crosnell's got a pretty big arm, so let's see if maybe they try to throw the ball down the field a couple times and hit a big play.
44 seconds, no timeouts. 1st and 10 now at their own 44-yard line. Rangers trying to get some points before the break. Don't forget Muldrow will receive the second half kickoff. Crosno gets everybody set, takes the snap, fakes the end around, now gives it. I believe that's Allen again, number 1. This time he's tackled for a big loss back to the 41. There's a 3-yard loss, and Roland will have to hurry with no timeouts.
Jacob Gregory with another good tackle. That speed of this Bulldog team.
Yeah, he called his name a lot here tonight.
Yeah, those guys are all playing well.
Gregory, Massey, Collins, Gabe Miller.
Yeah, Gabe Miller.
Palmer. A lot of speed out there in that Muldrow defense.
Yeah, they're just
I don't think Roland is going to snap the ball here.
I don't believe so.
They might just try to throw one up. No, they got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's going to end the first half. The Muldrow Bulldogs with a commanding 39-14 lead. We're going to play some commercials, pay some bills, come back with your halftime show on The Mix.
Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
Family is the reason we're here. It's the spirit that unites our customers, our bankers, our leadership, and our communities. Every face worth knowing, every story worth hearing, every community worth investing in. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers, serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area. Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
Looking to upgrade your job skills, preparing for a new career, or exploring different interests? Enroll today at Indian Capital Technology Center, where you can quickly gain the skills and experience you're looking for at a price you can afford. With campus locations in Muskogee, Sallisaw, Stillwell, and Tahlequah, there's an ICTC location near you. Indian Capital Technology Center. Careers start here.
And for your halftime entertainment, here is the Muldrow Marching Band.
And there they are, ladies and gentlemen, the Pride of Muldrow, Roland Muldrow Bulldog Marching Band.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we would like to introduce the members of our marching band. Amanda Ponzai, Elise Baker, Isaiah Baker, Rowan Baker, Quentin Bart, Tiana Bart, Lexi Barnes, Journey Bates, Mason Brickneck, Julian Brown, Katarina Verner, Amari Cardenas, Aubrey Castillo, Kendall Childress, Dixie Cooper, Mason Cowens, Jenna Faulkner, Jason Floyd, Jocelyn Gann, Maddox Gibson, Olivia Gibson, Lakeland Hamilton, Katie Harris, Samuel Horn, Trinity Hunter, Alyssa Jackson, Aiden Jennings, Brad Jensen, Henry Jensen, Leah Koser, Noah Larkay, Alexis LaRue, Abigail Lutz, Aubrey Luttrell, Dawson Lynch, Tiffany Martinez, Kendall Miller, Francisco Pacheco, Landy Pacheco, Clay Page, Aubrey Parrish, Allie Kai Phillips, Elizabeth Qualls, Jacoby Riley, Bella Rogers, Caden Ruckman Wilson, Morgan Shaw, Audrey Shepard, Olivia Shuey, JC Stratman, Brayden Throwkill, Aaliyah Tillman, Jackson Treat, Delana Walters, Kaya Wells, Riley Wilson, and Phoenix Short. This fantastic group is led by Adam Poole, Aaron Poole, Charles Melby, Blade Walters, and Miss Emily Melby. Let's hear it for our reigning state championship band.
Peters Agency in Sallisaw provides one-on-one home health care, dedicated attention for patients in their own homes, with medical equipment delivery, health services including wound care, as well as physical, speech, and occupational therapies. Peters Agency simply makes life more comfortable. By providing expert health care, Peters Agency helps your loved one to rest and recover, to feel and live well.
Peters Agency provides comprehensive, family-oriented health care
with the belief that care with prayer changes things.
Spyro, Muldrow, Vian, Van Buren, and Fort Smith. From town to town and city to city, all roads and trails lead to Adventure, Oklahoma and Auto Finders in Roland. They've been your trusted pre-owned automobile, all-terrain, and boat dealer for 15 years and counting. Whether your road leads to work or play, they'll be there. There's no better way to go than with Adventure, Oklahoma and Auto Finders. Shop AutoFindersOK.com 24/7 from any road you're on.
Show your hometown pride with a School Spirit debit card from First Star Bank. Each time you make a purchase with your School Spirit debit card, First Star Bank will make a donation to your school district. You make a purchase, they make a donation. Everyone wins. Support your school with First Star Bank's School Spirit debit card. First Star Bank has donated over $100,000 to local schools through the School Spirit program. Debit cards may be ordered online at firststar-bank.com.
Hi, I'm Mickey Kimball with the Sallisaw Now Coalition, and this is Summer McGar. We wanted to let you know about Oklahoma's social host law. The law holds people responsible for making sure that minors under 21 do not drink alcohol on their property or in their home.
Even if the homeowner is not physically present, they will still be held responsible.
Please remember, those who host lose the most.
Join us at Sallisaw Now Coalition for more information. Together we can build a safer community.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
We're back here. It's halftime. The Battle of 64, all Bulldogs in the first half, 39-14. You take a look at your Edwards Auto Sales scoreboard. And Clint, man, Roland's had chances. They've had opportunities. They've just not been able to capitalize on
Yeah,
them.
they forced a couple of turnovers there. Couldn't capitalize on those. Missed a couple of passes that could have been big plays, and just haven't been able to get back into this thing. The team speed of Muldrow, though, is just really starting to show here. And Roland hasn't had an answer for it yet.
Crossnoe has 61 yards passing, 11 yards rushing with a couple of touchdowns. Gunter with a 6-yard touchdown reception. Younger with 43 yards receiving. Criswell with 21 yards rushing. Paul Johnson with 26 yards receiving, including that 24-yard touchdown pass. And Perryman with a couple of receptions. For the Bulldogs, Tegan Collins, 107 yards passing with a touchdown. He also has 105 yards rushing with a touchdown. Oh, and a 56-yard kickoff return
don't
for
forget
a
that.
touchdown. Palmer has a couple of rushes for 3 yards, a couple of receptions for 7 yards. Gabe Miller, 10 yards rushing, and a ton of tackles out there. Then you have Gregory with 3 yards rushing. Again, a ton of tackles on defense. Deshaun Wilson, a 57-yard touchdown reception and a 3-yard touchdown rush. DJ Massey, a 40-yard reception, and again, a tremendous interception. Already a candidate for interception or highlight of the year, and just been all over the place on special teams and defense. So thanks to Locks for the stats. Folks, I'd like to tell you how much time's left in halftime, but this new video board they have here, they're showing advertisers, and there's no clock on there. I think there should be a rule that if you're going to do that, you got to have the clock at least at the bottom there where we can see it.
We should start
start
a petition or something.
Yeah, usually petitions I'll start making about 10 feet out of my office, and they die there. So I wouldn't worry about that making any steam there. But don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel it's youtube.com/@themix105.1. Again, something new we're trying this year. We appreciate the patience with everybody. It's going to be an overall experience, and we're done with Facebook, so it's this way all the way out. Tomorrow night we'll be in Central as the Tigers welcome Heavener to town, and of course the Sallisaw crew down in Haskell County as Stigler and Sallisaw battle. It'll be Stigler's first game. The Black Diamonds look really good against Pryor the other night. I was on the sideline for that game, and they look really good, Clint.
Yeah, Coach Tyler's got them looking pretty good. Got them in good shape. They tremendous strength and conditioning program, off-season program.
The only bad thing is they play on the road tomorrow. Then they're off a week. Then they got 2 more road games. So they're going to be away from Perry F. Lattimore for like 5 weeks.
I don't think they don't have a home game the entire month of September.
But they don't care. I mean, you always love to be home, but they want to play. And it's no surprise to you or me, as we've watched Coach Tyler for decades, and they're almost over a decade, and he's just a winner, man. Wherever he goes,
he is.
He does a really good job of getting the team, not only the team, the school and the town to believe in his team.
A lot of buy-in.
And they do it, and it's infectious. And we've seen it. We saw it at Gore. Of course, it was at Vian. Now we're seeing it at Sallisaw. That's the most people I've seen at Perry and Lattimore in a long time.
Yeah.
That place was packed. The whole town is in on it. So kudos to Coach Tyler and his staff for again, getting people to believe in the program. I mean, they went like 1-21 before he got there. This is just not good. But the players were there, and the guys are just doing a really good job of getting people in places. of where they need to be. And,
the numbers had been down on the roster as well for several years, and he's really gotten that back as well, getting a lot of buy-in from the younger guys coming up and really building that roster.
You got to see the same thing here at Muldrow. Coach Coatney in his second year, younger guy, maybe relates a little bit to the players. I don't know how that works, but he's got a great group of players out here as well. And I think across the way here, Coach Wise, same thing's going to happen there. He's just, again, they were just kind of in a – I know it doesn't seem like much. It really doesn't. Taking over in the middle of summer, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's a very, very big deal. And it may take them a couple of games to get their feet going, but I think we've seen it. We've seen sparks of it here tonight.
Mm-hmm.
They've had the opportunities, and they'll be able to capitalize on that as we get down the road. We'll see them in a couple of weeks when they take on Central over at the Palace in the Pasture. But we've got some really good football teams. We've got some really good football coaches at these teams, and I really think the future is bright for everybody. And, the Wolverines of Vian, we haven't talked about them much tonight. They go on the road tomorrow night, take on always tough Eufaula team.
That's a big matchup there every year.
And so that'll be a good one. Some new faces over at Vian, so we'll see how that works for Coach Willis and his crew. There's 4 minutes and 30 seconds left here now. They put the clock back up. But I'm really excited. I think the split is going to help our teams. I don't like to use the word unfair, but it's been the deck's been stacked against them. You look at Vian, almost an A school.
Yeah,
having to play a Metro, teams like that. And even last year, Central, that Hooker Bulldog team, my God, but they have 70 kids on that team as a Class A school. And it's it doesn't go by the size of your football team. It's the size of your enrollment. And what the guy said, they're the only school within 30 or 40 miles.
Yeah, they draw from a huge area.
And we saw that with Fairview the year before. Strength is in numbers, and the other teams have it.
Well,
it's just something you're against there.
That Central team last year, almost everybody played two ways.
Yeah.
They had first and second string offense, defense, special teams guys, and, that really showed as you get further into that game, just the keeping those guys fresh.
Yeah, and it was just a great season. And, don't sleep on Vian, man. They made it to the third round last year. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, ran into the buzzsaw that was Washington, and, obviously, they went on.
Washington, another one of those. They have 90 guys on their team as a 2A school.
Now they're in 2A1. It'll be a little – I don't think it's going to matter. A team like them or Millwood, teams that are always good. But it's going to be a little more competitive for the smaller schools. So there's a lot to go here, and we're excited about it. And, again, we'll be bringing you all the action all season long. Again, we'll be at Central tomorrow night. Next week we will be in Vian as the Wolverines host Kiefer. The following week, Thursday night, we will be back in Central as they host this Roland team. And something tells me, Clint, when they go to the Palace in the Pasture, it's going to be a little bit different Roland team. They'll have the kinks worked out, and that was a great game last year. It came down to the last play.
Yeah, that's going to be a good matchup there. And, we've seen some flashes of Crossno throwing the ball. He's looked good. They've had a hard time keeping him clean. Again, of course, that Muldrow pass rush with that speed, able to get back there in his face, not let him step into some of those throws. We've seen Paul Johnson getting behind some of these speedy Muldrow defenders.
Paul's got wheels, though, man. We've seen him on the basketball court.
Yeah, so that's going to be a good one. That's going to be a tough matchup there for the Central Tigers.
Well, we're going to take our final timeout here at halftime, come back with the second half on the Mix 105.1.
Injuries happen. It's a part of the game. When they happen, athletes deserve the best treatment available. Northeastern Health System in Sallisaw is there for you with leading ER, radiology, and physical therapy departments providing top quality treatment and ensuring student athletes are back in the classroom and back on the field as quickly as possible. So play hard and rest easy. Northeastern Health System has got your back.
No. Try again. No. Oh well, come in now, because apparently we're having a seal.
Blue Ribbon Sallisaw, home of the low price cars.
What the? All right. Who left the camera on?
Blue Ribbon Sallisaw, home of the low price cars.
Loans where you are with National Bank of Sallisaw. Wherever you are in life, National Bank of Sallisaw can help with loans to fit your lifestyle. Whether it's a new house or a new kitchen in the home you love, we can help make dreams come true. Maybe it's time to put in that pool you've always dreamed of, or a new vehicle for the family road trip. If you can dream it, National Bank of Sallisaw can help. And with our convenient online loan application, it's easy to start dreaming. Learn more at banknds.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender,
NMLS number 766518.
Did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did? Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you.
See Randall Baker in Sallisaw and ask about shelter's competitive rates.
Harry Robinson's Sallisaw Ford, the area's #1 new Ford dealer with the best selection, the best customer service, and the best deals. Harry Robinson's Sallisaw Ford has the biggest selection of pre-owned vehicles, including their manager specials on the front row with the biggest discounts. And Harry Robinson's service department is there to help maintain your vehicle. The biggest selection, the best customer service, and the best deals. Harry Robinson's Sallisaw Ford, 1 mile south of exit 308 off I-40 in Sallisaw.
Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
It's self-assuredness, the poise that comes from looking and feeling your best. It's the freedom to let go and be yourself, and the self-esteem you feel when you know you're the best you can be. It changes how you see the world and how others see you, and it can change your life. For your life-changing smile, call Dr. Aubrey Henshaw at Aesthetic Dental Institute. Neighborhood dentist, world-class care.
The thing that makes me proud to be a Viking is the staff definitely try to help kids that are not involved in organizations fit in and have stuff to do rather than just going to class.
It's not an outrageous amount of money, and plus it's not bad education either. So you can get your 2 years done here and you can go somewhere else and not be in much debt.
We learn to work together in teams as well as becoming a better leader ourselves.
It's not that hard. You can have a good time here for the next 2 years.
Visit carlalbert.edu.
Is your furnace or air conditioner in your home acting up and causing you to be uncomfortable? Whether your furnace stops running or your air conditioning unit needs to be upgraded, you can count on Freeman Heat and Air, an authorized York dealer to provide the service and equipment you need to be comfortable again. Count on them for trustworthy, on-time, and worry-free service. Think Freeman Heat and Air and York for all your indoor comfort needs, when honesty and quality count.
Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
Family is the reason we're here. It's the spirit that unites our customers, our bankers, our leadership, and our communities. Every face worth knowing, every story worth hearing, every community worth investing in. Armstrong Bank. Strength runs in our family.
We're back here at Marty Rogers Field in Muldrow. Let's do our legal ID. You're listening to the Mix 105.1 KXMX, Muldrow, Sallisaw, Fort Smith. Of course, watching on the Mix 105.1 YouTube channel. Growing as we do the broadcast. That's good to see. Yeah. It's good to see.
Oh, yeah.
I remember the first video live stream we did for Game of the Week was actually here. Muldrow versus Roland, 2020. The only game in the state. We weren't even sure we were going to have it. Until it kicked off, and That was
the COVID year. Yeah, good stuff.
That was a real big opportunity. It was a good game, and yeah, we didn't know if we were going to have a game.
Yeah.
It was a wild time, but thankfully everything went good, and we've been live streaming ever since, and of course on the radio. We got you covered. I don't know what the delay is down on the field, but
no, I'm not sure. Muldrow's ready to go. Roland kicker's ready to go, just waiting on the rest of his team. Muldrow ready to get that ball back in Mr. Collins' hands and see what happens.
After Roland, you need to stop if you're Muldrow. You want to get a couple of scores here and maybe start resting some of your starters.
It's a long season.
It's like McElhaney going to tee it up, puts his hands in the air. Here's the kick. It's going to be bouncing around, fielded by Collins at about the 15-yard line. He'll run to his right side, spin around, stays on his feet, tries to tightrope the sideline, but to no avail. Goes out of bounds at about the 23.
Yeah, good job by that Roland defense, just squeezing him over along that sideline and not giving him any room to make him move. Roland, got to get a stop here.
Yeah, they need a big play. And if you're Muldrow, you want a big play yourself to kind of put the wraps on this thing.
Yeah.
$11:52 left here. We're just underway in the third quarter. Still in basketball mode.
Yeah, basketball mode. Doesn't seem like that long ago. We ended with the Rangers at the big house.
Yeah, I'll get it figured out, and then it'll be basketball season again. That's just the way it goes with me. Collins gets the snap. It's going to be a handoff to, I believe that's Wilson, and he's going to get tackled for a loss back at the 24. About a 4-yard loss. It'll be 2nd and 14.
Good tackle. That is, let's get a name for that young man. That is 61, who we do not have the name for. But
that's the way it goes.
Very good play, nevertheless, for that young man.
A lot of times the roster is set on the home jersey, and if a road jersey is a different number, or you tear one, get blood on it, you don't know. There's all kinds of weird stuff. So shout out to 61. Collins takes the snap, steps up. He's in trouble, uses his feet, steps up again. Now he's going to just take off and try to get a few yards, gets to the 30, so we'll give him 5. It'll be 3rd and about 8.
Yeah, good coverage that time by the Rangers. Nowhere for Collins to go with the ball.
If Muldrow can keep Teagan healthy,
yeah,
they're going to have. I think they're going to have a really good year. He is such a tremendous player at the quarterback position. He can run, but he's a really good thrower. He's got a really accurate throw, and I think that's obviously only going to get better as the season goes on. 4 receivers. Collins takes the snap, drops back, has all day. Now he's going to have to step up, take off. He's got room. He's across the 40. He's across midfield. He's down to the Ranger 40. He's still on his feet. Oh, trips up. He'll get down to the 41-yard line. About 30 yards and a first down.
Well, how'd you like to be a defender out there in the open field and him coming at you? Try to make that tackle. Not know which way he's going to cut. He's just got so many moves out in the open field.
Yeah, he was looking for the pass, but again, he had that clock ticking in his head. It went off. Now he takes off running and cuts back inside and kind of trips up on the turf. Or otherwise, he may have still been running, or at least in the end zone. So 1st and 10 after about a 30-yard pickup by Collins. Clock runs at 10 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 39-14, Bulldogs in front, trying to add. Collins fakes it to Wilson, steps back. He's in trouble again. Throws a pass, and it is caught. Palmer gets it. We're going to get a 15-yard penalty on top of it.
Yeah, he was on the ground when he caught it, so therefore he was down. The defender pounced on him.
Back here at the 35.
That's going to
take a look at the replay here.
Tack on 15.
It's a good, again, Collins under pressure. Roland's doing a good job of getting pressure on Teagan, but again, he is just a tremendous athlete. Throws it, Palmer gets it, and then just a late hit there. So it was going to be at the 35. That will put it down to about the 20. So again, Muldrow with great field position here. Actually, they'll put it at the 21, 1st and 10 Bulldogs. Nice grab there by Palmer. He took a shot in the back, though. Man, lost his breath, but he's on the sideline. Collins rolls out, throws a pass, has a man open in the end zone. Too easy. Cade Scott, number 3. Take a look at the replay here. What a touch on that pass.
You just talked about it. About his passing ability. On the move, dropped it right in the bucket.
My goodness, Bulldog fans, you gotta love that. Just adds to the lead. 45-14 now. Is on for the extra point is Pruitt. Snap is down, kick is on the way, and it is good. 9:31 left in the third quarter. It's Muldrow 46, Roland 14. We'll be back on the mix.
There's a Kubota for every job. You'll find the one for your job at Gray Brothers, serving the Fort Smith and Poteau area. Gray Brothers equipment is staffed with friendly experts ready to help you step up to the Kubota mower, tractor, or excavator right for you. For residential, construction, farming, and more, Gray Brothers offers the machines and the service you can depend on. Kubota's signature orange is the sign of quality. At Gray Brothers, if you pick orange, you'll never get a lemon.
Looking to upgrade your job skills, preparing for a new career, or exploring different interests? Enroll today at Indian Capital Technology Center, where you can quickly gain the skills and experience you're looking for at a price you can afford. With campus locations in Muskogee, Sallisaw, Stillwell, and Tahlequah, there's an ICTC location near you. Indian Capital Technology Center. Careers start here.
Well, the Bulldogs march right down the field, Clint. Tegan Collins with a pretty touchdown pass in the back of the end zone, and it's all Muldrow. 46-14, 9.5 left here in the third quarter.
Muldrow really in control here now. Let's see, like you said, if maybe some of these teams don't start resting a few players.
Kick is high, going to be fumbled on the ground, but picked up. Nice play. But that's McElhaney, and he gets up to the 35. So he fumbled the kick, picked it up, and gets up to the 35. So it'll be 1st and 10, Rangers. See what Roland does.
Cross snow coming back on the field. Thought maybe we'd see the other quarterback some, but not yet.
I mean, but listen.
I mean, Crossnow's played well.
Yeah, at this point, you got to basically use this as just keep trying to get better because, again, it's been there.
Just haven't been able
to capitalize on it.
Haven't executed.
Going to be an I formation, pistol set for Roland. Going to try something different here. Crosnow takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff to the left side to number 4, Nate Criswell.
And another flag coming in at the end of that
they're going to get a hold here on Roland, too.
Check with the Muldrow sideline, see if they want to accept that one. They do.
Holding on the Rangers.
It's going to push it back to about the 26-yard line after they march off the penalty yardage. Put the ball just at the 26. So, 1st and long here for the Rangers.
Yeah.
That's kind of the position they've been in a lot tonight.
Yeah, unfortunately. It's not me. Clock rolls under 9. Crosnow takes a snap. It's a handoff.
But Muldrow defense.
Criswell again.
Yeah, Muldrow defense too fast. Just swarmed that play.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 20. Well, for Coach Coatney and the Muldrow staff, you got to be happy about where you're at.
Yep, good showing tonight. Got a few things they need to clean up. Had a few miscommunications offensively, led to that fumble.
Crossnose pass caught. Allen, number 1.
Boy, good throw there by Crossnow. He had Gabe Miller just bearing down on him.
And Derek Allen, the sophomore with a catch, gets up to about the 31, so it's going to be 3rd and about 14 for Roland. Got out of bounds, stops the clock with 8:05 left here in the 3rd. That second quarter took like an hour and a half. That was such a long quarter.
Again, the speed of that Muldrow defense, you see at that time getting back in the backfield quickly.
Shotgun set for Crossnow. Four receivers, takes the snap, looking left, steps back, throws a pass over the middle. It's almost intercepted by number 3, Cade Scott. But it goes to the ground, incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th and 14.
A good play, just couldn't hang on to it.
I think Muldrow wanted a flag, but I think that was I think the Roland player thought it got intercepted, and that's why
he was trying to make a tackle. Trying to make the tackle there, he couldn't see.
So it'll be a punt. That is Palmer. It is. Back deep to receive. No pressure from Muldrow. High kick is going to bounce and take a Muldrow bounce to the 42-yard line, or 47-yard line, excuse me. So 1st and 10 Bulldogs with a 46-14 lead with 7:47 left here in the 3rd. That huge crowd's filed out a little bit here.
Yep, thinning out a little bit. Muldrow faithful. Most of them staying put, it looks like. Going to celebrate this victory over their rival from down the road a little ways.
It's such a beautiful night, too, so why not? First and 10. Collins has the Bulldogs at the 46-yard line, and we're going to have a timeout from Roland. We'll take it with them and we'll be back on the mix.
Peters Agency in Sallisaw provides one-on-one home health care, dedicated attention for patients in their own homes, with medical equipment delivery, health services including wound care, as well as physical, speech, and occupational therapies. Peters Agency simply makes life more comfortable. By providing expert health care, Peters Agency helps your loved one to rest and recover, to feel and live well.
Peters Agency provides comprehensive, family-oriented health care
with the belief that care with prayer changes things.
Spyro, Muldrow, Vian, Van Buren, and Fort Smith. From town to town and city to city, all roads and trails lead to Adventure, Oklahoma and Auto Finders in Roland. They've been your trusted pre-owned automobile, all-terrain, and boat dealer for 15 years and counting. Whether your road leads to work or play, they'll be there. There's no better way to go than with Adventure, Oklahoma and Auto Finders. Shop AutoFindersOK.com 24/7 from any road you're on.
We're back here in Muldrow. All Bulldogs, 46-14 as Roland called a timeout there.
Yeah, they were having trouble getting the proper personnel in the game. Coach was a little frustrated, I think, and took a timeout.
I think the refs are warning them. They're taking about a minute and a half on their timeouts here tonight.
Yeah.
I think the refs are finally starting to warn them that, hey, we got to get after this game here, guys. So 1st and 10 Bulldogs from the 47. Collins has it, drops straight back, throws a pass over the middle, just missed Palmer. Incomplete. Clock stops with 7 minutes and 40 seconds to go.
Paul Johnson back in coverage.
Well,
a little faster paced third period here, but the incompletion stops the clock.
Well, here's the thing you run into. If this were a normal game, probably run the ball, run the clock.
Yeah.
But if it was a rival game, they want to score 100 points.
Oh, yeah, they want to put as many points on the board as they can. You're right.
Collins has it, rolls to his right, looking downfield, goes a pass, comeback is caught by number 3, Cade Scott. He's going to stay on his feet, rumble down to about the 45-yard line.
Yeah, good tough run after the catch there by Cade Scott.
18 yards and a first down.
Collins looking pretty good throwing the ball, getting him a little work here in this third period. Passing, he's looking good.
FYI, we'll have our scoreboard and everything back, the clock and everything back up tomorrow. Again, with this new scoreboard here at Muldrow, it didn't act real well with our software.
Yeah.
So it's all good. We'll be back at the pasture tomorrow night. Collins, low snap. He's going to keep it. He trips and falls.
Yeah, he thought about handing it off, but he didn't want to risk the fumble there because the timing of that play was all out of whack, and so he just kept it. Looked like he comes up a little cramped up. He's been a little gimpy out there this third period.
Yeah, I'm not the coach, but at some point, man, you don't want to get anybody injured. But some of these starters, as good as they played, it may be time to start pulling. I understand you're playing your rival and you want to put 900 points on them, but you don't want it to cost any players for the season. Collins looking. Oh, he's going to get hit from behind and sacked back at about the 36-yard line. So no gain. It'll be 3rd and 11.
That was Alex Brandt with the sack. Good play there.
First time we called Alex's name tonight.
That'll bring up 3rd down for the Bulldogs.
This doesn't make me feel old or anything, but me and his dad graduated the same year. So.
Everything makes me feel old anymore.
3rd and 11 for the Bulldogs from the Ranger 36-yard line. Collins has it. Quick throw over to Scott. He's got some room, but a good defensive play by the Rangers limits it to a couple of yards. It'll be 4th and about 9.
That was Alex Brandt again there with the open field tackle. Good job. See what the Bulldogs elect to do here.
Clock rolls, 5:50 left in the third. 46-14, Muldrow in front.
See what the Bulldogs want to do. The ball at the 34-yard line. Looks like they're going to leave the offense on the field.
Yeah, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Defense is playing so well. Wilson to Collins' right. Teagan rolls to his right, steps up, shakes the defender. Now he's in trouble. He's going to try to take off. Oh, he stays on his feet. He's cutting back to the left side, trying to get a few yards. Oh, he's still on his feet. He's at the 20, still on his feet again, all the way to the 8-yard line. 28 yards and a first down. That was a video game run if I've ever seen one, Clint. I mean, he was looking downfield, nothing there, steps up, steps back, cuts all the way back across the field. I thought Roland had him here on 4th down, and he just makes a move again. We got to speed that replay up.
Yeah, and no flags on the play either. On a play that took that long, cutting all the way across the field, a lot of times you'll get a hold or something on the backside of that play, but nothing. We got a Ranger defender down on the sideline. Looks like he's getting stretched out.
Stretched out. Again, that's probably going to be a problem here as we go through the later stages of the game with the humidity. And, you know, I was told it wasn't going to be as humid. It's pretty humid out here, man.
Yeah, it was early on.
You know it's bad. You know it's bad whenever 80% humidity is considered good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, well, at least it's not 100. Okay.
Yeah, so it looks like they got that young man up.
Good.
He's gonna
luckily just some cramps and
walk
stretched
it off
out.
a little bit.
168 yards rushing for Teagan, 153 yards passing.
Goodness.
That's about as balanced as you can get.
And a 50-something yard kick return as well.
Yeah.
Mercy.
Clock is stopped. 5:11 to go here in the third. 46-14, Bulldogs in front.
now we're back underway here.
Clock rolls. Collins and Wilson in the backfield. Teagan steps back, gonna swing it out to Wilson, but it's intercepted. It may be a pick six. Teagan turning on the Jets, trying to stop, and he will stop the touchdown. Looks like it was intercepted by number 2, Paul Johnson. Take a look at the replay. Teagan tried to get it out to Wilson, but Paul read it, jumped right in front of it, and almost had a pick six, but Teagan showed off the wheels and prevented a touchdown.
Yeah, Johnson had that other defender there, so he was able to make that move on the ball.
It's a good defensive play by Roland. Keeps the score 46-14 with 4:52 left here in the third.
Yeah, Collins got the good angle on him and forced him out of bounds. Let's see if that sparks this Roland offense. You know, if you're Roland, you're just looking for positives here as you're getting later into this game. Just looking for positives,
yeah.
just to build on, you know, you're early in the season, want something to coach on.
Snow takes the snap. Oh, ball's on the ground. It's still on the ground. Muldrow has it. It's picked up by number 11, E.J. Sanders. He's going to score. Defensive touchdown for the Bulldogs. It is all Muldrow right now. And just like that, Clint, every time Roland does something positive, the Bulldogs have an answer, and it's just been that type of night.
Wow. What a play. Again, showcasing that speed, especially on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, E.J., a junior, makes it 52-14 with 4.5 minutes left here in the third.
I got a feeling Muldrow was wanting to put that half 100 on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I think it's time though, Clint. I think it's time to get some youngsters some time and to play.
Might call them off a little bit now after hanging that 50 on there, 50 plus on the scoreboard.
Pruitt on for the extra point. Snap is down, kick is on the way, and it is good. 53-14 Bulldogs lead. 4:30 left in the third. We're back on the mix.
Show your hometown pride with a School Spirit debit card from First Star Bank. Each time you make a purchase with your School Spirit debit card, First Star Bank will make a donation to your school district. You make a purchase, they make a donation. Everyone wins. Support your school with First Star Bank's School Spirit debit card. First Star Bank has donated over $100,000 to local schools through the School Spirit program. Debit cards may be ordered online at firststar-bank.com.
Hi, I'm Mickey Kimball with the Sallisaw Now Coalition, and this is Summer McGar. We wanted to let you know about Oklahoma's social host law. The law holds people responsible for making sure that minors under 21 do not drink alcohol on their property or in their home. Even if the homeowner is not physically present, they will still be held responsible. Please remember, those who host lose the most. Join us at Sallisaw Now Coalition for more information. Together we can build a safer community.
Back, Marty Rogers Field, Aubrey J. Henshaw Stadium. It's all Bulldogs, 53-14, 4.5 left here in the third quarter. Don't forget, we'll name our McDonald's player of the game after this one.
Yeah, I wonder.
We've had some great players out there, but there's been one that's just absolutely stood out. Kick is up, it's high, it's short, it's going to be fielded. Ball's on the ground. Muldrow has it.
Wow.
They'll take over at the 40-yard line. This is all Bulldogs right now.
What a shot there. Referee's going to discuss something.
That's a lot of ball, so he fumbled it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to think, if Teagan Collins can win player of the game tonight, he will join his, listen to this. We know that Talon won the girls player of the week several times.
Mm-hmm.
We know that Talon won it both football and basketball. We know that Trendon won it both football and basketball. So Teagan is man, they got a stronghold on that player of the week. He's going to stay out there. Collins has it. It's going to be a handoff to, I believe that's Wilson. It is. Good blocking downfield.
Yeah.
Rumbles his way across the 30 down to about the 27-yard line. Now we have a flag afterwards. We're going to get a 15-yard penalty against Roland.
Yeah, a little frustration starting to show. And I'm sure some words being exchanged as well, with this being a rivalry game as it is.
Yeah.
You said it, though. Good blocking on that play. He just had a wall of blockers leading the way down the field.
Yeah, we got to give a shout out to the offensive line because they've done a tremendous job here all night.
Anytime you rack up as much rushing yardage as they have tonight, that offensive line is doing some work. Actually, it's going to go against the Bulldogs.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You know that old saying, the second person always gets caught? Yeah. I think that may have been what happened there. That's why I don't speed, because I'd always be the second person.
So that backs the Bulldogs all the way back up to the 43-yard line. Be first down, and
yeah, both these teams going to play Arkansas teams next week, as the Rangers will host Lavaca.
The Golden
at
Arrows
home.
of
Yeah,
Lavaca.
yeah, and then Muldrow will go to Waldron. Now we mentioned Sallisaw having 3 straight games, and it's 3 straight road games for Muldrow too, as they go to Waldron, Sparrow, and Eufaula. That's a tough one.
Oh, that is tough.
The last time we're told that Muldrow scored 53-plus points in a game was when they beat Central back in 2016. 54-0, and that's Gregory on the play. Actually, no, yeah, that is Gregory. He's going to go into the end zone. Now they're going to put him out of bounds.
Yeah, they pushed him out.
I had to look up. I looked up from when I was reading. So
it's a huge pickup there. Muldrow just kind of having their way here now. You know, I've been really impressed. Muldrow, their conditioning has been just top-notch here.
Well, you know, we talked with the kids and Coach Coatney and some of the other coaches at Media Day, and they were confident.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you know me, I'm the guy I'm a half-glass empty type of guy. I'm looking at their schedule, I'm thinking, ugh. But Coach Coatney's like, man, we think we can do this. And after watching them tonight, I believe him.
Yeah, for sure. Muldrow saw something they didn't like, burned a timeout.
Timeout, Bulldogs.
We'll take it with them, and we'll be right back on The Mix.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Injuries happen. It's a part of the game. When they happen, athletes deserve the best treatment available. Northeastern Health System in Sallisaw is there for you with leading ER, radiology, and physical therapy departments providing top quality treatment and ensuring student athletes are back in the classroom and back on the field as quickly as possible. So play hard and rest easy. Northeastern Health System has got your back.
Still 3.5 minutes left in the third quarter. 53-14, Bulldogs in front. They're just, we mentioned it, Clint. They just seem like they're a step ahead tonight. And again, Roland, I think Roland's going to be okay. They had chances here. I think they just got behind, and it just kind of unravels sometimes.
Yeah, it happens. And, you know, you've seen some frustration penalties out there. But Roland's had some chances. Just didn't capitalize on them.
Collins still out there at quarterback, takes the snap, looking downfield, and runs into his own defender, and still manages to get yardage down to about the 12-yard line.
I picked up about 4.
12. How about the 7-yard line? I'm telling you, I got to wear my glasses. I got to wear my glasses next time.
Picked up about 4 on that one, on a busted play.
Yeah, 3:10 left here in the third. Clock rolls. Bulldogs trying to get 60. That's what they want. Going to be a handoff to Palmer on the jet sweep. Looks for a hole, jobs inside the 5 to about the 4, so 3 yards. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line.
I'll bring up 3rd goal for the Bulldogs.
You know, I know that the field turf is all the thing right now, but I love this natural grass field here at Muldrow. It's
it looks
beautiful.
great, too. They've done a really good job with it through the summer.
So if you're missing a small handbag, just come up here to the press box.
Under 2.5 minutes to go in the third, 53-14 Bulldogs, and they're knocking on the end zone again. Collins, they get Roland the jump off.
Yep. Got him again. That'll be about a 2-yard penalty. 1.5 to 2-yard penalty, be half the distance.
All sides against the Rangers.
Big shout out to all the fine folks here at Muldrow Public School and Roland too. They always take good care of us here.
Us well.
Coach Armour here, and everybody over at Roland getting the word out about the live stream. We appreciate that so much. Now we're looking at 3rd and goal from about the 2. Collins going to give it to Gregory, and he's trying to fight his way in, and they're going to push him in, but I think they're going to say forward progress was stopped at just inside the 1-yard line.
It's going to be
the old Reggie Bush push there.
Yeah, they tried it. It's going to be 4th and goal from just outside the goal line, the shadow of the goal line.
Speaking of Reggie Bush, maybe we'll see somebody dive over the line.
Oh, yeah. We may.
4th down and goal from inside the 1. Clock rolls, 1 minute and 38 left in the third. It's all Bulldogs, 53-14. Looks like they're probably going to wait and call a timeout here. Nope, they're going to rush to the line. 7 seconds on the play clock. Collins takes the snap. It's going to be a fake. He's going to try to run it in himself. I don't think he got in. No, he didn't. So good stand by the Rangers.
Yeah, Rangers with a goal line stand.
It's a turnover on down, so Roland will have it 99.5 yards away from pay dirt.
Yeah, good stop there, but now you got the ball backed up against your own goal line against this defense, which is a tall order. Actually, he lost a little bit of yardage on that one there.
Yeah, they're going to put it at the 2.
Put it back at about the 2.
So a little bit more breathing room for the Rangers. Don't forget, tomorrow night we're back at it. We're coming out and swinging. Central and Heavener. I think that's going to be a good game. Heavener had a really good team last year.
Yeah, I think that will be a good
Coach
matchup.
Broyles, really good coach. And then, of course, Coach Thompson, they are beyond excited over in Central. So we'll see.
That'll be good. Coming off a tremendous season.
1st and 10 from their own 2-yard line. Under center is Crossnow. He takes the snap, and he's going to roll out with it. Looking downfield, throws a pass, and I think it was batted down. It'll be incomplete.
Yeah, that one was kind of up for grabs, but Muldrow defenders couldn't get to it in time. That incompletion stopped the clock with 1:06 left here in this third period.
I'm at the point I may not even sleep tonight. I was going to text my wife. She's already asleep. 9 o'clock, it's out, lights out at our house. Dogs, everybody. Snap, Crossnow. Oh, almost fell down. Throws it at the last second, and it's caught. Nice catch.
Oh, what a throw by Crossnow.
I believe that's Paul Johnson again. No, actually, that was number 6 for the Rangers. Asa Ulrich.
Wow, what a throw, though.
That gets about
Crossnow
26 yards.
Fighting for his life back there in the end zone, trying to keep from going down for a safety. Finds a receiver and put it right on him.
Clock goes under a minute in the third. $12 seconds, and Roland's got to call timeout. We'll stay here as we're close to in the quarter timeout.
Timeout Rangers.
Yeah, just just been that kind of night for Roland. Get a big play and make a mistake, or get a big play and have to call a timeout. Just can't get any momentum going.
No, and they haven't really been able to offensively. They've had a few big plays, but they haven't really been able to put together some long, sustained drives to try to keep the ball out of the hands of the Bulldogs. Panama up on Spiro, 40-21. Razorbacks looking pretty good down there in Panama.
Speaking of Razorbacks, don't forget the Mix 105.1, your home of Oklahoma State Cowboy football, who they're playing the Arkansas Razorbacks Saturday.
Should be a good matchup.
It'll be an 11 a.m. kickoff. We'll have that coverage for you. Dave Hunziker and the guys, all the play-by-play action. Technical difficulties last week for the South Dakota State game. We've got it figured out.
Very nice.
Between our station and Stillwater, there was a line cut or something, but we got it figured out. Oh, yeah. But it's all taken care of, so we'll have the game for you at 11 this Saturday.
Yep, that's going to be a good one.
Always a tough place to play over there. First and 10 Rangers. Crosno going to keep it going down the right side, get across the 30 to about the 31, so about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Gabe Miller with another tackle. He is
he's been all over the place.
Stat line.
Little offense, little defense. Probably the last play of the third quarter. We'll see. Crosno gets the play off, and it's going to be incomplete, and that will end the third quarter. It's all Bulldogs. They lead 53-14, and we'll be right back on the Mix.
No. Try again. No. Oh, well, come in now, because apparently we're having a seal.
Blue Ribbon Sallisaw, home of the low-price cars.
All right, who left the camera on?
Blue Ribbon Sallisaw, home of the low-price cars.
Loans where you are with National Bank of Sallisaw. Wherever you are in life, National Bank of Sallisaw can help with loans to fit your lifestyle. Whether it's a new house or a new kitchen in the home you love, we can help make dreams come true. Maybe it's time to put in that pool you've always dreamed of, or a new vehicle for the family road trip. If you can dream it, National Bank of Sallisaw can help. And with our convenient online loan application, it's easy to start dreaming. Learn more at banknds.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 766518.
And we're back here at Muldrow. Start the fourth quarter. Bulldogs lead the Rangers 53-14. It's going to be Ranger ball at their own 31-yard line.
I didn't win the raffle, Clint.
You didn't? Darn it. I was looking forward to.
Of course, I didn't enter it either.
One of those stakes.
I didn't know. Shout out to Muldrow here for their raffle that they do. Pass is complete.
Yeah, nice little catch in traffic. That is Criswell.
It's Packer Point Ranch that is giving away the beef. I can say that because they're the sponsor of my show on the radio. So,
indeed.
Jacob and everybody over at Packer Point Ranch.
First down for the Rangers.
I see you with that.
Got a guy leaving early.
Oh, yeah, he left away early.
Good route, though. False start against Roland.
Again, that's kind of the
Looks
old.
Looks like they're going to run the clock here in the fourth quarter.
Kind of the old one step forward, two steps back all night here for the Rangers.
And a little programming update for you listeners of the Mix 105.1. We're changing some stuff around on Monday. You'll still have Big D and Bubba from 5 to 10 a.m., but yours truly, my show, going to move it up a little. We're going to go from 11 to 5 to 10 to 3.
Nice.
And then Greg will be on from 3 to 7. And then our buddy Big Dave moving from the weekends back to the evenings. Going to go 7 to 11. Quick throw is going to be caught. Good catch out there by number 4, Nate Criswell.
Tackled by Cade Scott.
I'm excited. I get off at 3 o'clock now.
Oh, yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
Supposedly. We'll see.
We all know how that works, though.
Now we're excited. You know, we like, you know, Big Dave's real good on the radio. He's on the weekends with us, but I think he's an evening guy.
He is for sure.
You're going to get some cool ghost hunting stories and stories of his days back in Dallas. It's great entertainment, that's for sure. Snap, Snow in trouble. Going to have to cut inside. There was a pass down the middle. It's going to be intercepted by Scott. Kate Scott has it, and he's still on his feet, following his blockers. Going to go all the way back to the Roland 40-yard line. Clock rolls. They're not going to stop the clock. It's 9:40 and counting.
You're going to see Trendon Collins and company coming back on the field.
They may be trying for 60 here.
They may. I thought they were going to get it a minute ago, but got stood up at the goal line on the 4th down.
I think everybody that's made this broadcast possible, there's a lot more to it than game day. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it over the summer. I know that Joe and Russell have been working over the last week getting graphics and things ready. Big Dave as well, running the cameras, and Terry. And we got some new camera guys that we're training. So we're just trying to stay ahead of the game. It's going to be a handoff to number 8, Deshaun Wilson. The new quarterback is Jace Pruitt, number 10, the freshman.
Yeah, Collins was headed back on the field, but Coach said, no. Coach Courtney said, no, you've done enough, young man.
You've earned it. There's a flag on the play, too. The clock is rolling, 8:30. They're not going to stop it, I don't think, here the rest of the night.
I think he was kind of just trying to ease his way out on the field, hope nobody would notice, but Coach Courtney did.
We'll see what his finishing stats are. We'll get Locke to add him up here. He's 153 yards passing with a touchdown, 172 yards rushing, and a touchdown, and, of course, had the 56-yard kickoff return.
Close to 400 yards of all-purpose.
Yeah, I think you can take the rest of the night off after that.
Yeah, he's earned it.
See Mark Gleason, he's off the field down there. I'm trying to look around and see some of the – there was a flag against Roland, so it's going to be another first down for Muldrow.
Still got Massey in there for the Bulldogs, split out at wide receiver.
Got Palmer as well. Going to be a snap, a throwback. It's going to be a fumble. It's still on the ground. Muldrow's going to jump on it.
Yeah, good heads-up play there by that lineman. That is Alejandro Santa Cruz.
Yeah, looks like Gregory shaking up a little bit, but he's all right.
Santa Cruz, another one of those guys that made it all the way to the state powerlifting meet.
Parker Likens is out there. You mentioned Massey. He's coming off the field. Number 28, Trey Turpin, a freshman, coming in the game. Gabe Miller's out there still, number 6. Caden Grinstead, number 22. Going to be a handoff to Miller. He keeps his feet. Going to go all the way to about the 14-yard line, so 8 yards.
Wow, good run.
Got third and manageable.
Good run there. Slipped the tackle in the backfield. Picked up some positive yardage.
You know, Gabe's one of those kids. I think he's due for a breakout season. He's kind of trying to find his footing here, and I think he's where he needs to be now. And I really think he's going to be a tremendous asset for the Bulldogs. Anytime you got a kid that can line up pretty much anywhere on the field, that's just a great weapon to have.
Yeah, he's made plays all over the place tonight.
He's going to take the inside handoff that time and rumble down to about the 10. So to bring up 4th down and about 3. As the clock rolls with 6 minutes to go. If you're Muldrow, Clint, you put this film up and you just say, clean this up, clean that up. If you're Roland, I still say there's a lot of positives you can take from this. They had opportunities. I think once Muldrow got ahead, it kind of just got away from them.
Yeah, it did. They had plenty of opportunities. They just had trouble executing.
Field goal going to be attempted here by
Pruitt.
They're going to reset the game clock here.
Be about a 27-yard attempt.
Not an easy one. I think Coach Coatney wanted to call a timeout, but I think they're going to let him.
So he's just going to call these guys over and coach them.
They never stop coaching, do they, Clint?
Nope.
Never stop coaching.
Doesn't matter what the score is.
That's a good thing. Looks like they're going to let it run down, and they're going to call a timeout.
Clock goes under 5 minutes.
There's the timeout. That will stop the clock with 4:45 left.
Going to talk this through before the field goal attempt.
That's kind of like that's the football equivalent of calling the timeout in basketball after you score.
Yeah, the obligatory.
Got to call the quick timeout.
Yep, no matter what the score is.
I had a basketball coach too, because we're always talking about that. And I had a basketball coach come up to me during, I think it was a state tournament. And he'd been watching our coverage, and he said, "Listen, if they give me 5 timeouts, I'm going to take 5 timeouts. I'm going to call every one of them.
Yep.
I'm never going to stop coaching. I don't care if I'm losing by 50 or up by 50." And I'm like, "Hey,
that's a
cool.
good coach. Yep, that's
good
a good
for you."
coach. But always trying to teach.
Yeah, especially with different players out there. Because, again, you never know when they're going to have to be put out there in action. I can see 33 Tyson Williams out there. The Roland band playing the Jeopardy theme.
They're going to attempt
clever
27-yard field goal. That is Wyatt Pruitt.
There's a snap. It's down. Kick is going to be blocked. We'll go into the end zone. And that will keep the score 53-14. They're going to let the clock run here, even on the change of possession. Probably a good idea. We need to get this one wrapped up. And
yeah, and it's a long season. You don't want to get anybody hurt.
Yeah, that's especially the first game. We've been fortunate here tonight. Nobody's had a few stingers here and there and some cramps, but other than that, I mean, honestly, for the first game, usually, we run late the first few games just for cramps. There's kids laying all over the field getting stretched out, but tonight, I don't know what happened in that second. Well, I know what it was. Muldrow just scored a ton of points in that second quarter, and it took a while, but Bulldogs look good. It's going to be a big win for them to win the Battle of 64, have bragging rights for the year, which means during basketball games, we'll get to hear the 53-14 chant from the Muldrow students. That's just the way it goes. Three and a half minutes left in this game. 53-14 Muldrow leads. Don't forget, we'll name our McDonald. We're going to have a quick out here tonight too, folks. So basically, we'll probably start the post-game show during the game. Name our player of the game. Good run by.
Yeah, good run there by Mr. Criswell, Nate Criswell.
Nate's done a good job out there.
Has.
I think the only thing, he had that little false start, but at least he ran a good route.
Yeah.
He didn't stop his route, so give him credit for that.
3 minutes to go here.
You're Roland. Go down here and score a touchdown. Got a new quarterback out there, I think.
Yeah, it is.
It's going to be a handoff. Criswell again around the left side.
That's number 9, Austin Benham, playing quarterback, senior. Now I think we may. Yeah, they just went over to the sideline to get the play, did Benham.
Actually, Benham is a freshman.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah. Somebody who wrote the roster put it down.
I wasn't going to point any fingers.
Here's down the sideline. Taking it all the way is number 13, McElhaney, and he's going to score 62 yards and a touchdown. Take a look at your McDonald's instant replay here.
Yeah, good move, juking the
defender. Just a little handoff, and they're right. Good blocking downfield, and he just outran everybody.
Yeah, he jukes the defender down here at about the 10, 15-yard line here, cuts it back. Gonna go for.
No, I don't know what they're going to do here.
Not sure. I don't know that they know either what they're going to do there.
Well, the
Trying
clock
to get
is
the right personnel on the field.
The clock is running.
Yeah, they're going to go ahead and kick it.
Play clock just reset. They're not really.
That's McElhaney on to kick. He had to catch his breath after that long run before he can make.
Yeah,
his
he's
kick.
still catching his breath. Look at him. Yeah, he's like, I got time. I got to catch my breath.
That was a tough run.
Listen, he's doing better than me. Just walking out there. Kick is up, and I think he missed it to the right. He did, but so it keeps it 53-20. 1:09 left here. I don't think we might get back to action here. So we'll go ahead and run a quick out here. So we will go ahead and start with your McDonald's post-game show. Player of the game. I think we got some pretty good nominees. There's been several players out there. See, Crossno for Roland had 96 yards passing, a couple of touchdowns, 14 yards rushing, 37 yards rushing for Chriswell. Paul Johnson, 26 yards and a touchdown. McElhaney, a 67-yard touchdown. When you look at the Bulldogs over here, Tegan Collins, 153 yards passing with 2 touchdowns, 172 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. Palmer, 6 yards rushing, 14 yards receiving, 17 yards rushing for Miller, plus a ton of tackles. Gabe was all over the place. And then you had Gregory with 36 yards rushing. Wilson with, let's see here, 57 yards and a touchdown. And then had 3-yard touchdown rushing. Massey with a 40-yard reception and that tremendous interception.
Yeah.
And then 39 yards and a touchdown for Kate Scott. So congratulations, the Bulldogs win 53-20. They win the Battle of 64. Your McDonald's player of the game. I mean, we got to go with Mr. Tegan Collins. My goodness, Tegan, I'm sorry. You can get on me later. Tegan with 153 yards passing, 172 yards rushing, and 5 total touchdowns. Just a tremendous performance by Tegan out there. And again, he just that move to quarterback. That's a big move, and he stepped up and
it paid off.
We all know he's fast. We all know he can run, but the way he threw the ball tonight was tremendous. Big thanks to everybody. Greg back in the station keeping us on the radio. We had Russell, we had Terry, we had Dave on the cameras. Locke with the stats. Of course, Christian running everything. Of course, Joe helped us out too before he went to the house. We'll be back on the air tomorrow night in Central as the Tigers will host Heavener. Appreciate everybody joining in. Again, share that YouTube channel, subscribe, like it, tell your friends and family, because that's where we are going to be. For Clint, I'm Justin. We'll see you tomorrow night. You've been watching and listening to the Mix 105.1 Game of the Week.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Trusted in the community with a long history of customer satisfaction, Edwards Auto Sales on Highway 64 in Roland is always the right turn to take in your quest for the ultimate pre-owned vehicle. Edwards Auto Sales is a buy here, pay here dealership with in-house financing available. View their complete inventory online at edwardsautosalesinc.com. Family owned and operated for more than 30 years. Edwards Auto Sales in Roland.
If you don't like surprises but still need a loan, then Anchor Financial Services is your answer. For over 40 years, Anchor Financial Services has been the hometown hero for families in eastern Oklahoma. We know life happens. Unexpected medical bills, home repairs, or that once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. With 7 convenient locations throughout eastern Oklahoma, our friendly team is always ready to help you navigate life's twists and turns. No jargon, no hidden fees, just straightforward, trustworthy financial support. So why wait? Stop by today or visit us online. Let Anchor Financial Services be your anchor in times of need. Because when life happens, we're here to help.
You're watching Mix TV.